Oh. Hey, I'm in recovery. Drinking tea. No, I'm a bit shaky. Got the shakes. Bad hangover. All right, Luke. Yeah, serious hangover today. Been in bed all day, all evening. Yeah, long stream and a bottle of whiskey. I normally only buy a half bottle, so I don't drink too much. Let's put the link in. All right. Anyone wants to come up? I think that's the right link. Yeah. I just saw Daniel go live and then he switched it off, so I thought, oh, sorry, I'll go live. I don't know what he was doing. He probably couldn't get his camera to work or something. Morning, Gareth. Morning, Luke. Yo, Adrian. Lamb Roma. That's about it in a minute. Yeah, hooked us all in and binned us off, so I thought, sod it, I'll come on. It won't be another 12-hour one, that's for sure. Probably just an hour or two. Yo, Simon. I'm still alive. Let's add source, local video, stream vids.
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch, go. Get up, and then they got go. Time to wake up, bitch, get up. Get up, bitch, get up.
Bit of Mark. Hell. I started sharing a screen, it won't let me switch it off. Entire screen, I have to allow it and then disable it. There we go. How do I get rid of this? Can't. I was on was it Ray's early one? Well, not on it, but on your chat. Ray, Steve, and Alex. A few people asked me was there last night if I was going to go live again. I thought, nah. But then Daniel went live, and I thought, and then didn't. But what the hell? Ding dong. Ding ding. There's a link. I'm hungover. Got the shakes. It's getting better now. It's not so shaky now. Lots of tea. Yeah. It sounds better on this restream. I listened to some of that back last night's stream, and the sound of the guitar and that's shit on that. And the samples don't come through loud either. I think these come through loud on here.
Holy shit.
Yay. Alright. The sound comes through better on this restream, doesn't it? Louder.
Yeah.
It's clearer.
Yeah.
It gets piped,
Whoa,
it gets piped through properly instead of through the microphone.
I don't have a chat anymore in Restream. I've heard other people have that problem.
Alright. Don't you have like a chat?
The chat's just empty.
The
Oh,
chat
there it
box?
is. It's popping up. I think it's just
It's a bit of a delay on it.
Yeah, it doesn't show anything before I join, so it's like empty until somebody starts typing. Yeah. Hey everyone. I know we were all. I was waiting on Daniel Ulak. Sorry, Ulak. I keep saying Ulak. Ulak.
Yeah, me and all.
Alak.
I waited for him for about another 15 minutes and then he didn't come back on. I thought, oh, we might as well go live.
The stream went. Yeah.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, I wonder if he's gonna come back on or not.
Yeah, I waited for a bit and he didn't, so I thought, get a cup of tea, pull myself together.
Yeah, I got a cup of coffee. 7:30 in the 8 o'clock at night, and I got a coffee. Got a new vest, bro. Look at that.
Was that Kevlar? It looks like Kevlar.
It's not Kevlar, no. It's It's not body armor. It's just a load bearing vest.
All right.
Got it for free. For free.
What's that for work?
Something like that. It's for putting work in,
Yep.
as they say. It's sized for someone that was way smaller than I, like skinnier than I am. That's what I've been kind of sitting here doing.
Yeah.
Small right now.
All right. I got to wake up a
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, that shit was. What a crazy stream yesterday.
Yeah.
Last night, yesterday. A few hours ago.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
No way. I've just probably, I don't know, an hour or two. It's most I'm going to do. Can't be staying up all night every night.
No, it's not healthy. I could feel my brain frizzling.
Yeah, me and all. And I
You guys are crazy. I can't even play. It was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon when you guys stopped.
It was 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
3 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It was only like 8 or 9 o'clock here, and I was like, my brain felt like a fucking piece of toast.
I was like a zombie at the end of it.
Yeah. I actually went and laid down. I laid down and I was like, I don't remember how to sleep.
Oh, I just laid down and went straight to sleep, me. After I figured out how to stop the stream, because StreamYard doesn't stop the stream. You have to go into YouTube Studio and click on the video that you're broadcasting from and end the stream from there.
Oh, okay.
Whereas
Yeah, we
on
don't
here-
want to overlap over Sleazy Peas Martini stream.
Oh yeah,
if he
keep an
goes
eye
live.
out. Yeah, keep
Yeah,
an
I
eye
got
out.
his channel open, and I keep refreshing to see if he goes live. I don't remember what time he usually goes live. No,
Is it on YouTube or Twitch?
it'll be on YouTube tonight and then Twitch tomorrow.
All right. Yeah, because he's got
Sunday
his,
is his Twitch thing.
he's got like a schedule on Twitch, but he doesn't always update it, does he? So you don't know until he's gone live. Sometimes.
Yeah, and sometimes I think he means to go live, and then
Yeah.
but here's what it.
I'm gonna open Sleazy's
Yeah.
just in case. Sleazy P.
Who we got in the? Yeah. Brains frazzled. Yeah, I got Rick Howden says my brain's frazzled. I totally felt that this morning.
I've been in
Frazzled brain.
bed all day, all evening. I've just got out of bed to get tea and a bit of food, and then back into bed again. I woke up. I was like that. I was like, ooh, shaky.
Dude, you gotta be careful, man. It's all that sugar that's giving headache. Because I don't think that if it was just whiskey, it would have done that to you. I think it's the sugar in there.
Yeah, the last time I had a normal
Because
bottle
I
of
don't.
Jack
This
Daniels,
dude
I was
sugar alcohol does that to me.
high. Yeah, too much. It's got
Yeah.
the quiff.
Yeah, normal Jack does that to me, or any fruit.
Yeah.
Slept in. Yeah, I slept in till I think I woke up at 6. And
I woke up at 9 p.m.
I was like, I
9
probably
p.m.
could sleep all night.
I'm gonna probably
Yeah.
stay up. I'm gonna
Yeah,
stay
I was
up.
like, I could probably lay here all damn night.
I think the only way I'll get back into a routine is if I stay
Sorry.
up. Because if I go to sleep, I end up going to sleep like 9 o'clock in the morning. So like, because I didn't wake up till 9 in the
Yeah,
evening.
and it'll still be like jet lag.
Yeah.
Yeah, even after staying up to try to reset your sleep schedule, it'll feel like even when you wake up in the morning, if you wake up like 6 or 7 in the morning, you'll still feel like jet lag, like a jet lag feel,
Yeah, that was a mean
like you
look.
missed a day.
Rick says, the mean look, my man in black look, with the pointy hat, with the fedora.
That was a mean look you brought with the man in the black pointy hat. It was like the
Man in
Blues
black.
Brothers thing.
Yeah, it was a smart dress at the
Need
gig I was at.
glasses, the
So
sunglasses.
yeah, I don't have any. I'll have to get some proper ones like
Smart dress.
Blues
Is that
Brothers.
like the same as like a like formal attire?
Yeah, like function. It was a function do thing. Supposed to be, but the function people didn't turn up, so it was just like locals there instead. So we didn't even get paid the
Yeah.
full amount.
Hey, I got a joke. What kind of clothing does a wheel wear?
Oh,
A tire.
oh God, yeah. I was just about to say it. I was just about to say it.
Dad joke. Yeah.
Yeah, attire. Wow, wow,
That's an
wow.
original Punches Couches joke, by the way. I wrote that joke, so
Yeah.
be nice. Yeah. Yeah, I bought some shoes from a drug dealer. Yeah. I don't know what he laced them with, but I've been tripping all day.
Yeah, that's a better one.
That's one of my favorites right there.
Yeah, that's a good one. That sounds like something Sleazy would say.
Crackheads.
Yep.
My crackheads. I like how he's like, I don't do crack. I just sell it.
Yeah, I want to watch you stream. Keep an eye on it
Yeah.
and refresh.
Yeah, I don't want to miss the last one.
I missed the last bloody two because I was doing a live stream.
Yeah.
Just
I mean, it was okay. We were having fun.
yeah.
I still ended up watching it. Going back and watching it. Yeah.
I was watching a stupid ass when I
Gonna
was
get
in bed
anybody
earlier
else
on.
up here?
Yeah, I was watching a stupid bloody Elvira
what?
film earlier on. You know Elvira?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was like the same type. Yeah.
Elvira, Mistress of
It's
the
like
Dark.
a different thing. Yeah. She hosted like a movie night thing.
Yeah, but no, she was starring in this one. She's a star in it.
Oh really?
Her aunt
I remember
Morgana
the show.
left her a will, left her a house behind and a cookbook, which is actually a spell book. Oh, it's a stupid film. It just come up in my notifications on the. It was on Odyssey. It just come up like notifications, like new upload. I thought, oh, I'll put it on.
I told Sleazy, I said, I'd love to see a female Sleazy, right? A female Sleazy P Martini, but instead of like, instead of the pompadour hair, the Chelsea, like female, like a Chelsea cut hair head thing.
That'd be pretty
Kind of
scary. Is anyone else coming? No.
Gotta go. Let's go.
Let's go. Ammo, calico, jacket made out of animal. All right. Videos go viral. Fly thing you ever saw. Wow. Came from a dark place. I went from the slums to Park Place to Park Place. Ooh. Front row at the Barclays. Bars. 4 seats from Beyonce.
There we go. I was on that one pretty quick. As soon as you said calico, bang. can't remove the old videos. Hang on. Gonna have to refresh the page, I think. It's all gone wrong. I think you're muted.
Oh, I muted. I don't think it'll hurt anything if you.
Yeah, all these videos that they won't remove from my list, so it's taking up spaces for the studio.
Hey, Natalie, Lucy, Alice. Also has nah. Natalie, Lucy, Alice is nah. Nella. Yes. Good evening. Excellent. Yes. Let's see. And Romer, McJ. Yes. McJ. Yes, excellent. Yes. Simon, Natalie, McJ. Let's see. Rick. Okay, Rudin. Yes. Excellent. Who else? We got Epic Gaming, Scoobaroo. I like to call him Scoobaroo now because, you know.
Alright, it's back. All fixed.
Liam LK. Is Liam LK, that's Luke, isn't it?
No. No, Luke is Luke. I've lost all my bloody chat now because I've refreshed.
Oh. Yeah, I just opened the YouTube one and another put it on my second screen.
I haven't even got a YouTube my stream open. Oh, it's still the old title. Saturday Night Madness.
Barama.
I changed the title to Hungover, but it didn't update it on YouTube.
Yeah, just Saturday Night Madness, probably.
Yeah, that's the old title. It didn't update it.
Oh, that's weird. So it's the same title as last stream.
Yeah.
Night Madness, probably.
Yeah, that's the. Oh, mute it.
I heard myself.
Yeah, that is. I opened the YouTube one. How do I edit this? Edit video. Edit the title. I'll just change it. Hungover stream.
I didn't think you got Humber.
Yeah, I do.
Apparently, if you can, it's the sugar. It's not the alcohol.
Yeah, it was. I wasn't sick hungover. I just really tired, a bit shaky, a bit delicate.
Yeah.
Can't stand all
I hate that.
bright light.
I hate that. Yeah, I hate that feeling. Yeah, it's awful.
Alright, so it should have changed the title name now, hopefully. Back to channel content.
You probably recovered faster because you ate that all-day breakfast.
Yeah.
Them beans sucked it all up.
Yep, beans and meatballs in it, and sausages and mushrooms, and yeah, it's a good little quick filler if you're hungry. Fills you up quick, and it takes like 2.5 minutes in the microwave, and it's Bob's your uncle done.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. If I knew, see, there's probably something here in the store that's like the same thing, but I haven't thought about looking for anything like that.
Yeah, it's like do you have beans and sausages, tins of beans and sausages over there? It's probably next to them if you do.
Yeah, I think the closest thing we have is like pork and beans.
Yeah. Yeah, it's updated my stream now on YouTube.
Good. I like pork and beans.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it says Hangover stream now. Excellent. Excellent. I'm gonna do some Velcro stuff, so I'm gonna mute myself really quick. You know how the Velcro sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God. Does anyone else want to come up?
Everyone's all, they're all like,
Not again.
they're all zombified too. They're all like, no. I don't want to get, no, don't start that again.
Yeah, no, don't start that again. What are we going to do?
What you want to do? I don't know. What you want to do? Now I say what you want to do. You say what you want to do. Oh man, that's a good one.
What are we going to do then?
I just like really like it. If you just isolated the part where he says, "Now don't start that again," like you could just play that when people say shit in the chat and stuff, and like anybody on the panel, like they start, like me, if I start like, "Now don't start that again."
I can probably get that now. Like, just do it now. Like, clip it out. Take about a minute. If bloody Audacity, because I just use Audacity for that. Just clip them. Just drag it in there. Where is it? I've got a folder of WAVs and a folder of MP3s, and it's not in the WAVs. Must be MP3. What we're gonna do?
Okay. So what?
Hang on. Oh bloody hell! It won't import. Oh, that's why.
I'm just gonna, yeah. Everybody chat, leave each other alone. Some people might be more sensitive than other people, and
Yeah.
we want everyone here.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Just.
It's all right. Yeah, just can't we all just get along?
Too much drama in the world as it is.
Yeah. Dude, that's still crazy, man. I was still like, I think I don't know if I had dreams or if I was just thinking about that Vanguard thing all damn night while I was sleeping. Like, I woke up and I was like, bang.
Yeah. I'm surprised Matt never heard of it before, because he's.
I know, right? You fucking blew his mind because he came on and he was like, I've heard of a lot of conspiracy theories, but I've never heard this one. And it's really shocking.
Yeah. And he says it's not a theory either. He says you're looking it up, and like, I said, yeah.
It's like fact, yeah. It's like, this is public information.
Yep.
This isn't like a retracted, redacted fucking government file or something. It's public information.
What bit?
Get along, gang. Yeah.
What bit am I clipping out of this?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Not that bit.
The part that he says, now don't stop that again.
Yeah.
It's like at the very end.
There you go again. The same notes again.
I've got it. This time I've really got it.
Oh, you've got it. So what we're going to do?
Oh, it's near the end, isn't it?
Let's do something.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like right at the end
What
there.
we're gonna do? What you want? Let's. Then I say what we're gonna do. You say what you want to do.
That's so great.
You say I don't know. What do you want to do?
Oh.
First I say what we're gonna.
Oh God, I don't know which clip it is.
Look, Flaps. First I.
No, don't start that again. Where is it?
know. What do you want to do?
No, I don't think I've got it on this clip.
So what we're gonna do?
I'm sure I had it on this clip, but
it got cut off somewhere.
yeah, must have done.
Yeah, Rick Howden says Vanguard is number one shareholder in Lockheed, which is a defense contractor here in the United States.
What's that?
They build all the jet fighter aircraft and stuff.
Yeah. Well, BAE, I looked up on that Yahoo Finance, BAE, Lockheed, and those companies are Vanguard as well.
Yeah, they're all Vanguard. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, they own everything, right? They own all the military contract stuff.
They own 99.9%, 99.96% of the global wealth, which is basically everything.
Yeah.
The scraps are just like the rest of the world, 0.04%.
I can't wait to tell my family about it. I can't wait to tell my family. I'm like, hey, did you ever hear about? And like, just fucking like show them all the same thing you showed me, like on Yahoo. What was it, Yahoo Finance or something like that? You found that on?
Yep, Yahoo Finance. Type in the company, and it'll show like the. As you're typing it in, it'll give you like the proper company name. Just click on it, and then click on holders. It's like a little tab. It says holders, so you can find out who holds the company, the shares and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, I found it. I'm this channel that got banned off YouTube called Observation Deck. Well, it's still on YouTube, but you can't upload there anymore. So he's gone to Odyssey and other Telegram or whatever it is, BitChute. Observation Deck is called. He's does some good videos, does some good research. That's where I heard it from first of all. A few months back.
Hey, Natalie Lucialis says she'll come on your on your live another night.
Yep. Cool. Who's that? Natalie.
Natalie Lucialis.
Oh yeah. Natalie Lucialis. That's a new one. She changed her name.
No, she's
Oh yeah,
around.
no, I remember. Yeah, I remember her. Yeah. That's it.
Don't stay up too late.
No,
All right,
I'm
Lucy, Natalie,
not going to be staying up too
just
late.
going to bed. Yeah, need some reassemble your sleep schedule here.
Yeah. I think I'm going to have to get another cup of tea.
Yeah, I needed coffee. I needed just some real strong coffee, but now I'm out of creamer and so coffee's off the table now.
Oh, I'll just have it black if I run out of milk. Or
I don't like black coffee.
well, I'll just drink tea, black tea. Don't mind it.
Yeah, I had a chamomile tea last night. At the end of the stream, I just downed that and was like,
That chills you out.
well, yeah, like when I laid down and I was like, my eyes wouldn't close and I was like, I feel like wide awake. And then it was like the tea kicked in and I was like,
I literally just passed out, fell asleep practically straight away. As soon as the stream finished, I was gone.
I'm thinking we're not gonna see Crazy John for a little while.
He said he didn't fall asleep. He was asleep in that chair for about an hour.
Sleeping, yeah. Oh, I was listening the whole time. No, you weren't. You were asleep.
He woke up when
he was asleep because The cat got up when he actually moved.
Yeah. He woke up, I think, when he heard towards the end of when Matt was on.
Yeah.
He woke up. Yeah, I heard Matt. Yeah.
No, I was awake the whole time.
I was just listening. I just had my eyes closed. Yeah.
Keep talking. I'm just gonna close my eyes. I'm listening.
Yeah. He was zonked. That was funny.
Yeah, black coffee is all right with sugar. It's all right with sugar. It's drinkable with sugar. But I don't know.
But when I have black tea, if I run out of milk, I put less sugar in it because I normally have 3 sugars in my tea.
Yeah.
So I put only. I find it sweeter without the milk. For some reason.
Yeah, the milk kind of mellows it out.
Yeah. And if you have black tea, I'll do it like a bit weaker, so it's not so strong.
I'm trying not to drink black tea lately because of I know they cause like bladder stones and shit, kidney stones.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go through that. I've heard nightmarish type shit about that.
I never had any trouble with kidneys or nothing, so touch wood.
Yeah, don't want to ever. Yeah, knock on wood. Yeah, so I don't wish that on my worst enemies, man. Lord, strike this person dead with a bolt, but don't let them get kidney stones and fucking get rocks stuck in there.
Bloody hell, Gareth slept from 2:30 to midnight. Jesus. I woke up about
2:30.
I woke up about 9, half 9, I think, this evening.
But that just means he's got a good start on the next day.
Yeah.
He wakes up at midnight. That's like you got all day. Hi, Aruka.
Morning.
Hi, Aruka. Butter, coffee with butter, and yeah, actually, coffee with butter is pretty good.
Coffee with carnation milk, evaporated milk, the tin stuff.
Yeah.
Really sweet. But you don't have to put sugar in it.
Yeah, like sweetened condensed milk, yeah.
Yeah, it's gorgeous in coffee. It's lovely.
Yeah, it's all right. That stuff gives me a fucking headache, though. It's like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like the lactose sugar or whatever, but man, it just gives me a headache.
Yeah. Or milky coffee that's just made with no water, just hot milk. Boil the milk up. Make it really frothy. And then just stick a couple of spoonfuls of coffee in it. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's like a triple.
All right, Land Roamer, explain what is squirty cream.
Oh, so we have cans of like squirty cream, which like comes out like with loads of air in it. For
Yeah,
cakes,
it sounds funny. Squirty cream.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like a whipped cream that comes from a can, or?
Yeah, it just like comes out all fluffed up with air in it. So you put it on cakes.
Right, yeah, like we call it just whipped cream or Cool Whip or whatever they call it. Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Yeah, that was on South Park, wasn't it? Or Cool Whip.
It's a Family Guy.
Oh, Family Guy.
Cool Whip. Why are you pronouncing it like that? What? Cool Whip? Yeah. Why are you putting so much emphasis on the H?
Yeah. Stewie. And,
that's how I always said it. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Yeah, Stewie. For some reason, he's got a British accent for some fucking reason.
Yeah.
I remember when that show started and everybody was like, why does the baby have a British accent?
It's because he's evil.
I guess like he's an evil genius and evil geniuses are always British or something. I don't know.
They are. They are.
It just sounds more
apparently to Americans, British people, like, because their English accent makes them sound more intelligent and evil. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know why,
yeah.
but not my British accent.
Intelligence can be scary to some of the lower IQ people.
Yeah, all the Bond villains, like, well, they used to be like British.
They're all British guys.
Austin Powers.
Odd Job and oh yeah, Austin Powers. I love that.
He puts on
Yeah,
English accents
baby.
all the time.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Behave.
It's like Star Wars. Like all the evil
Yeah,
people.
all the bad guys in the Death Star have British accents. Yeah,
It's always been like
but
that.
they
I don't
look
know
like
why.
Nazis, which is weird.
Yeah, they do.
They look like Nazis, but they're all British. They couldn't. I guess it would have been too much if they had German accents.
Yeah, they would
Too
create
elaborate.
an uproar. That would have been like probably would have made the film go like mad. Probably banned it everywhere.
They would have banned it in Germany for sure.
Yeah.
Because people would be like, "Oh, it's like you're glorifying it, right? You're glorifying the German
Yeah,
Nazi
Kenko
Germany."
coffee. Kenko coffee, that's the one. In milk.
Kenko?
Yeah, Kenko. It's instant, like freeze-dried coffee, but it's like it's a nice freeze-dried, like better than the other ones. It's South American coffee.
Okay. I guess like that's usually if I just like I'll get freeze dried coffee because it's easier to make, just quicker. This is what I get the organic instant,
Yeah.
fair trade, non-GMO,
Rick says I make a
and it's got
proper
like it's kind of a lighter.
proper Essex gangster in the US, apparently. Except for I'm not from Essex. I'm from Sheppey originally. The Isle of Sheppey.
Sheppy.
That's where I was born, anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on Google Maps one of these days, and I'm just gonna go on Street View, and just like walk around on the street in Sheppey. I like doing that. Like,
Yeah, Sheerness over the Isle of Sheppey by the clock tower. I walked down from there. You find the clock tower, it's like a little miniature Big Ben in the middle of the town.
Oh yeah,
Proper old
little mini Big Ben.
Yeah, it's really old as well. It's like 150 years old or something. Old clock. They keep repairing it.
We had an old clock tower in Seattle when I lived up there, and it's still there. It's at some point, like 150 years ago or something, it was like one of the tallest buildings in the United States or something like that, and now it's like tiny and like skyscrapers are like just towering over it.
John Noakes and Sheppey. I remember John Noakes. He used to be on Blue Peter, didn't he, John Noakes? I think. Old British children's program, Blue Peter.
Delicious, normal.
Kenko, Lisa, Jones, Queen of Normal.
Mick Jones, yeah, Mick Jones. Jay's is always pretty funny with the name.
He's got a way with words.
The name jingle.
Does anyone else want to come up? It's getting a bit.
I don't know if I started. Ask it, Mick J. Did I start you on that whole renaming people thing? Because I'm pretty sure I was doing it a while back, and I remember he started in, but I don't remember if he's the one that started.
Yeah, Shep the dog. I remember that. I remember when Shep the dog died, and there was a big bloody. The whole half the country was crying over Shep the dog died off Blue Peter, an old collie.
Collies.
And then they got a replacement like puppy or
Border Collie.
yeah, sheepdogs we call them. They're the ones that farmers use to round up sheep.
Yeah,
Really,
the black and white ones.
yeah, really intelligent dogs they are. Very intelligent dogs. Very easy to
Yeah,
train.
my grandma. Unfortunately,
Breaking up a bit there.
she from somebody that was abusive. Dogs, yeah, but they're really hyper. They like want to work. They want to do. They want to do work for like
Yeah.
be part of the pack and be useful and stuff.
One of my brothers had one in a town, and he had a massive big back garden. But they used to have to take him out like every other day on like a long walk for like 10 miles just to wear him out a bit. Otherwise, he'd go back in the garden if he didn't have a long walk and just run in circles around the bloody garden non-stop for hours. Left like tracks of like mud tracks around his garden. Just wouldn't stop running. The bloody thing went mad unless it went out on a really long walk every day. Really hyper. You have to work them really. Yeah, they're working dogs.
Yeah, they're working dogs. I always feel sorry. I always feel sorry for dogs like German Shepherds and collies and stuff that people buy them because they like the way they look, but they don't know anything about the breed.
Yeah.
They keep them indoors in a little apartment and think they're a lap dog and shit. And it's like, no, that's a working dog. Like that dog was bred to do a single purpose, right? They like
That's
a
like
specific task.
That's like Rottweilers. Like when I got my Rottweiler, I read up all about what Rottweilers were bred for. They were cattle dogs originally. That's what they're bred for, herding cattle, like big cattle, like cows and things.
Yeah, because the cows aren't afraid unless the dog enough, right?
Yep. And that's why they're so big and strong. Like so they can bump into the cattle and sort of push them about a bit. And they don't bite like people say. They're quite friendly dogs. They're very good with kids, Rottweilers, believe it or not. When I had mine, my nieces and nephews, when they were little kids, used to jump on his back and he used to just lie there and just let them jump all over him. And he's just like really, really, really gentle with them. Really good with kids. But you've got to bring them up right.
Yeah. I still think like the best dogs just for getting as like a companion is just like a mutt.
Yeah.
You know, like a
Heinz, we call them. Heinz 57 variety. Mongols.
Yeah, I love that Heinz 57 sauce. I think it's good,
Yeah.
but some people hate it.
Just tomato sauce, isn't it? Lots of different varieties.
Yeah, it's the 57th. It's the 57 version of their sauce.
Was it? Oh, over here we have 57 varieties. It's called Heinz.
Yeah.
Heinz baked beans, 57 varieties.
Respect. Respect. We've all got to start respect-ing each other.
Yeah, dogs are one of the only animals that can read human faces, like the way we read other human faces.
Mm-hmm. You know, dogs are like the only animal that recognize when you point at something. They can follow your finger, right? Your point. They can actually follow the direction and look at what you're pointing at.
Yeah.
Like you can actually direct them by pointing, and they know exactly what you mean.
Your
like
internet's breaking up every now and again.
Yeah, I'm a VPN. I might turn it off.
Yeah, that slows you down a lot. Puts it on a
Getting a
slow
little
server,
fucked.
doesn't it? VPNs.
Yeah, I might just change a different server, mate. I might drop off just for a second here.
Yep. Where's he gone? He's still here. Just froze. Oh, he's gone. And he's back. That's it.
Okay. Maybe it's better. I don't know.
Looks better, yeah. Smoother, I think.
Yeah, because Restream says, oops, something happened with your connection. Yeah, maybe it's better. I think I found a better server.
Yeah. It's 5,000 miles away, doesn't matter. It's like next door in this day and age.
Better image. Okay, that's good. Yeah, because I don't see what everybody else sees on YouTube. I see just like a direct like video feed from my camera, so I can't tell if I'm skipping or anything like that.
Oh, gotta sit up. Starting to feel a bit. Oh,
Getting woozy.
yeah, my stomach's not so. It's a bit delicate. Need to eat some toast or something.
Mm-hmm.
I've eaten
Some
like
eggy
little
wings.
bits. Yeah.
I remember that
Some
from
boiled egg.
Clockwork Orange.
Boiled egg. I probably should have.
Mm-hmm.
Couple of
Yeah,
boiled
the
eggs, soft.
egg yolk. Egg yolks are pretty absorbent.
Yeah, soak up the acid. That's what it is,
Yeah.
like acid stomach after drinking too much.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta, or like saltine crackers. I don't know what you guys call them. If you call them saltine crackers, like the.
Don't know. We have like Jacob's crackers and.
They're just really bland. Like saltines are just like a really bland, simple cracker.
Yeah, so Jacob's like just square, like a simple cracker. There's nothing in it, nothing on it. It's just
Yeah.
bland.
Just really easy to eat though when your stomach sucks.
Yeah. Acid Stomach Live.
It's like it's a band. Guys ready for acid stomach?
I don't think it's the beans and mushrooms. I think it was the bottle of whiskey that done it.
The beans and mushrooms. Yeah, well, yeah, beans never upset my stomach. Neither have mushrooms, but alcohol.
Yeah, that's what's done it. Done my liver in probably as well a little bit. My kidneys.
Yeah, just one step closer to death.
Yep. Well, that's why I'll leave off it now for like 2 weeks. I'll probably just have a beer, like just 1 or 2 beers every now and again from now on until next time I get brave enough.
That's why I just went and got 2 beers, and I was like, if I don't have anything else to drink, 2 beers will do it. And I didn't get drunk. I got a little bit of a buzz last night, but not really much. It was like enough drink to make me want to smoke.
I was hammered, totally hammered.
Yeah, but it didn't sound. You don't sound hammered when you're hammered.
Yeah, I know. People say that, but I feel it. I feel hammered.
And you just start looking more tired, is what you look like. You just look more and more tired and exhausted, but you sound the same.
And I think the same as well. It's like it affects people different ways. Drink. It's like it changes their personality. Some people But me, I just stay the same. I'm just me, drunk. I'm just the same. I don't. Personality stays the same. So
Someone
a lot of
says if
people
the
get.
beans don't get you the alcohol, well, and that makes me wonder. You know how they can make like vodka out of potatoes because it's like really starchy. Like
Yep.
beans are starchy. I wonder if anybody's made like bean vodka.
Beans have got lots of protein as well. So
Yeah.
lots.
Yeah,
of
maybe
protein.
it wouldn't work if you fermented them. The
We had an
protein
old
might.
rhyme. An old rhyme when we were kids. Beans, beans, good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. The more you fart, the more you eat. Beans, beans, good for your heart.
See, ours was beans, beans. They're good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. The more you fart, the better you feel. So eat your beans in every meal.
All right.
That was the one we used to say. everybody, it kind of changes as it travels.
Yeah.
Bean beer, yeah. I wonder if they make if you can make bean beer. There's a guy on YouTube that makes he distills what was it called? Something distill, will it distill or something like that? And he makes
That's
booze out of
whiskey.
all sorts of weird random shit.
It distills whiskey and it whiskey goes clear. I've seen him.
But he's made it out of like all sorts of things, like all sorts of things. Things that you would never even think about making in, booze. Like there's one where he takes Jägermeister and he distills it again, and so it comes out clear. Takes out all the syrups and nasty shit, and kind of interesting. I don't like the licorice taste, but
Apparently it still tastes the same even when after it's distilled. Even though
yeah, it
stuff's
still
been
has
taken
all the
out of it.
flavors. It's just not like a syrupy thick stuff. Like
Probably a lot better for you with all that stuff taken out.
probably way better. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got to go and get some more tea.
Nobody else wants to jump on.
Yeah, anyone else want to come up? Because
I'll be lonely by myself while he's getting tea. While he's getting tea, let me adjust this thing here. Just delete. Make some adjustments.
yeah, my JD, I always drink it neat. Unless I have a liqueur JD. Which is still neat anyway. But
I like it in Coca-Cola.
yeah.
I don't usually drink Coca-Cola. It makes me feel like shit. But it's pretty good with Jack.
I used to drink JD and Coke, but I found that when I put Coke in it, it took like stopped me getting drunk. Just
Yeah, it does. It does. It makes it so you can like drink the whole damn bottle without getting drunk.
yeah. Kind of
That's I noticed the same thing. Maybe that's why I like it, is because I can keep drinking and it doesn't make me feel sick.
Okay, Melissa. I only got out of bed or dressed because Daniel was going to do a stream and then he stopped it. So I thought, sod it.
You can't
Force
have a
yourself
neat on
to
the
wake
rocks. If it's neat, there's no rocks.
I can't touch. There's one drink I can't touch, and that's vodka.
Yeah, I'm not a big vodka fan either, man. Like, I think that's like my dad's go-to. I can't do it.
Yeah. Vodka does change my personality. I start getting sort of argumentative, keep repeating myself all
Yeah.
the time.
it brings out the combative nature.
Yeah. That's fight juice for me, vodka.
Fight juice. What'd you just say to me, you son of a bitch?
Yeah. Pick holes in everything on vodka. I'll get really shirty. So I don't touch it. It's the only thing I don't touch. Vodka, yeah. And rum. I can't drink rum either.
See, yeah, rum, I can do rum.
But rum makes me sick. I don't know, because it's like quite sweet. The only rum I like is in ice cream, rum and raisin.
Yeah. It's rum raisin.
It's lovely ice cream, that rum and raisin, rum raisin.
Did you ever watch Rick and Morty? Show Rick and Morty. Where he says he hits Jerry hits the deer and he pulls over and he's like, "We have to tell the cops you were driving." The wife's like, "What?" And he's like, "This is rum raisin." Because he was eating ice cream.
Yeah. There's no alcohol, hardly anything in it. It's like just the flavour.
Not like a rum cake. Have you ever had like a really dense rum cake? That shit, it's like heavy duty, soaked in rum. Like they just soak it in rum.
It's like a Christmas pudding over here when we have Christmas. It's like
except you don't light it on fire.
Well, we do light it on fire.
No, I mean the rum cake you don't light it on fire, but
no, yeah, Christmas pudding.
Christmas, dude. Yeah.
Pour whiskey over it and light it on fire. It ruins it. It ruins the Christmas pudding because it just tastes of whiskey. Like, ugh. It's better without it.
Well, that's like a medieval like recipe, isn't it?
Yeah, it's ancient. It's got chestnuts. Like a nice one's got chestnuts in it, like that have been roasted soft. Proper luxury Christmas pudding, chestnuts and fruit. Yeah, it's nice. And my mum used to put a bread soaked in tea, stale bread soaked in tea, into it as well.
Oh, that was interesting.
It gave it a really nice sort of a malty flavour on top of the sweetness. Really nice. It's an old Irish trick. Stale bread soaked in tea in a cake.
Oh, okay. It must be where they like got the idea for biscotti or something like that. Somebody had some like 2-month-old cake that was all dried up, and they dipped it in their tea, and they're like, "Actually, this is pretty good."
Daniel's in.
Daniel,
what happened to your stream, Dan? You tricked me into going live because you'd done a stream and then you shut it down.
Can't sleep. Can someone cure me, please? It's called a brick. You just take the brick and you hit yourself in the head. I can't sleep. Clunk.
Oh, apparently Alex has got himself random TV. Got himself some CBD oil.
I saw that. I was watching his stream earlier. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I did watch the part where he was showing off his CBD, and he's like, "I'm not getting high. I'm not getting high."
Well, you won't on CBD. Just
CBD is basically just going to relax you a little bit.
It'll help with ADHD. That's one of the things it does help a lot with ADD and ADHD because that's what he suffers from.
Yeah, concentration.
it helps.
keeping you concentrated and stuff.
It really does help with that a lot.
Yeah, for sure. Like I have ADHD too, or I did when I was a kid. I was diagnosed with it, but we all know that ADD just means another dumb doctor because they overdiagnose people with that shit.
Yeah, I was diagnosed with a mild autistic spectrum disorder when I thought I was autistic when I was younger. I had a hard time communicating. I was like in my own little world for most of my childhood. They thought I was autistic, but I grew out of it. Weird. All right, see if Daniel wants to come up to give me a bit of respite so I can go get some tea.
Wait, what? Learned something new that. Whoa, punches! This is the UK here. I don't know what you're talking about.
What's he on about?
What are you talking? I gotta back up. I gotta scroll down. What?
He's learnt something new in that book. What happened was I was too tired. I tried to go to sleep before and I couldn't sleep, so I'm wide awake.
It's all that damn sugar he eats.
Yeah, it's that bloody cupboard.
That bloody cupboard. The cupboard
Which
of
is
death.
filled up again. It's restocked it again, so. It took me a year to get through that cupboard.
Yeah, that's some of the stuff that he had in his cupboard. I'm like, that's like a once in a month, one of those things in a month. Like those Twinkies, like Twinkies are so like, they just pure fucking sugar. They're not even sugar. It's like high fructose corn syrup.
I've never even tried them. I didn't know we could get them over here. I thought they were just American things.
I mean, they're good. They're good, but they're not like phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like a weird kind of like, the cake is kind of sticky. It's like a sticky cake, but it's not like really chewy. It has a little bit of a chew to it, but not really. And then the cream on the inside is like this weird fluffed sugar stuff.
I miss Kimberley cakes, or they call them cakes, or Kimberley biscuits in Ireland, Republic of Ireland, in Southern Ireland. They're like a sort of a gingery, soft like gingerbread, filled with like a marshmallow type cream filling. But yeah, like gingerbread with marshmallow cream filling. Oh, they're gorgeous. You can't get them over here in England, only in Ireland. Kimberley biscuits. Gorgeous they are.
Never even heard of them.
Yeah. I tried buying some. You can order them, they'll deliver them. You can order them direct from the company. And they'll send them over. But they're quite expensive, like £4 a packet.
Yeah. Adds up if you buy a few of them.
Alright, I'm going to stick a video on and go for tea. Get my tea.
Go for tea.
What should I put
T
on?
minus. How long do you think it'll take? That'll probably...
5 minutes.
You think it'll take more than 2 minutes?
Yeah.
5 minutes.
I don't know. That's 3 minutes. That's 2 minutes. I've got a video I was going to play about. I don't know if I showed it before on one of my streams. The CIA secret weapon heart attack gun caught in the courtroom. It's been shown as evidence in the court case. The CIA,
Oh yeah, and it's like from like the 80s or 70s or something like that.
yeah, used for assassinations. It delivers
Yeah.
a dart like a toxin in a ice dart. It just leaves a tiny little red dot like a spider bite on a person, and it's not detectable, and the toxin's not detectable either. But it causes a heart attack in the person it hits.
It's like pufferfish venom or something like that.
Something like that. But as soon as it gets in the blood, it's undetectable.
Or what's no? It's the South Sea conch shell, the most poisonous venom neurotoxin in the world.
But even when they do blood tests and they try and find it, it's undetectable. As soon as it's done its job, it breaks down and it's
Absorbs.
gone.
Yeah.
It's vanished.
Huh. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, they show it, the actual gun in the court case in the as evidence. It's like a weird gun. It fires
Yeah, it
frozen
looks
dart.
like an air gun. Yeah, it looks like a dart gun, like a tranquilizer.
Yeah, it's got a scope on the top of it as well.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it would work, to be honest, but looks can be deceiving.
It's made by the NSA, I think it was. So it probably does work. CIA
Yeah.
are using it for assassinations, so
Yeah, it probably works then.
I'll probably play this Area 51 clip while I get the plane
Okay.
shot down. People were asking
Oh,
about
that's
that
right.
earlier on. It's a pretty good clip. Right, I'm gonna get my tea.
I'm gonna try to bring it down. Oh, they're scrambling some F-16s, and I'm gonna.
That fish sounds like a right so-and-so. What fish? Oh,
Have you ever tried Eccles cake?
Yeah, Eccles cake. Yeah, they're horrible.
They're
I don't. I hate Eccles cakes. Jaffa cakes. Yeah, I like Jaffa cakes. It's like an orange filling. Jaffa orange.
I've only heard of Jaffa cakes
Chocolate. It's like
from that.
Yeah, they're like biscuits, but they're not biscuits. They have to call them cakes because they've got a soft filling. It's like chocolate.
That's right, and that's what I heard. I used to watch that show, Mitchell and Webb Look. That Mitchell Webb Look.
Yeah, well, Jody says didn't look out for me tonight because I said I wasn't going to go live. I wasn't going to go live, but Daniel tricked me. Daniel started to go live. I thought, oh, I'll pop on for a bit. And then I was waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. So I thought, oh, better go live then. Recovering with a hangover.
The struggle is real. Frank, you crackhead.
Yeah. Fucking alcoholic head.
Yeah. I think that's like a term of endearment, kind of like what Sleazy calls his people.
Yeah.
My crackheads.
Yeah, there's some bloody stupid law over what they can call a biscuit and what they can call a cake. Yeah. In my local co-op, around Christmas time, they get like these yard boxes of Jaffa cakes, like a yard long of Jaffa cakes, and they always buy too many, so they sell them off for £1 a yard. £1 for a yard of Jaffa cakes. It's cheaper than buying a single little packet.
I remember that there's a skit in the that Mitchell Webb Look where one of the dudes, he's got like a secret power. He's got like telekinetic powers but the only thing he can move with his telekinetic powers is biscuits. And somebody's like, "Oh, can you move?" He's got like a plate of biscuits, and you're like, "Oh, if you can do that, like, then why don't you move these biscuits?" And he's like, "Oh, those are Jaffa cakes, not a true biscuit." So he can't use his telekinesis on it.
It's like we have Jammy Dodgers over here. They're biscuits, but they've got a filling in. So I don't know.
Jammy Dodger. That sounds like an insult.
Jammy Dodgers is like a double layer biscuit.
Jammy Dodger.
With a little hole in one side of it, or in the middle, with jam in it.
A little bit of jam in there, yeah.
And they're really.
I don't know what they call it, like
the chewy
tart, like a tart, or yeah. We have some kind of things like that. Go make your tea.
Yeah, I will. Here we go. I'm gonna play this
again. Let me tell you, Art. Answer the wild card line. My boyfriend is in a small plane north of Las Vegas, ready to fly into Area 51. He's been trying to call you by cell phone. And here he is. You're on the air. Hello.
Hello there. Is this Art Bell?
Yes, sir, it is.
Yeah, my name, I won't give you my last name.
Okay, wait a minute, sir. Hold on. The fax is signed by somebody named who?
Jill.
Jill. That is correct. So you are the one.
That's my girlfriend.
Yes, sir. Where are you?
Well, I'm up here from Fort Worth in my little airplane. It's a long sea I built myself. It's a Vergru 10 design with the Ford Canard. I'm not sure if you know the kind. It's an experimental aircraft.
No, I'm not.
That, but not anymore.
No, tell me about it. What kind of airplane is it?
Well, it's a long easy. It's got 120 horsepower Lycoming in it, but we had it bored and stroked and fixed it up a little bit. It usually flies around 140 to 160 indicated airspeed. I'm right now at 7,000 feet. You know where this place called Indian Springs is?
Indian Springs, yes.
Yeah. Well, I've been flying now for about 49 minutes here between Beatty, is that what you call it, and Indian Springs. And I figure I'll just go on up here and try to get into this Area 51. I'm right south of this Nevada test site, or Nellis Air Force Base.
Listen.
And I'm right outside this restricted zone.
Listen to me. When you fly into that zone,
yeah,
they are going to either force you down or shoot you down. Don't you know that?
Well, you know, I've been in a lot of Air Force bases, and I've been in the Air Force for many years. I'm an ex-Air Force, but I'm just going to tell you that, you know, as American citizens, we have the right to know what's up there in this Area 51. And I've been listening to you boys talk about this. Hold on here, I'm making a turn. Just a second here. And I'm going to go on up there and see what's going on. And I just wanted to let you know about that before I do that, don't you know?
How long do you estimate it's going to be before you...
I figure about 12, 14 minutes. I can crank this baby up a little bit here. Let's do that. Let's crank this thing on up. We've got some pretty good mountains here off to my west, don't you know? I'm turning up north right now, and I can see the Air Force base out there in the distance. It's got 3 runways. It looks like they're all lit up. And A-shaped. It's like north-south. Got a lot of desert up here, don't you, boys?
A lot of desert, yes.
A lot of desert.
Now, you're liable to get yourself killed.
I'm sorry, sir, you have to speak so loud. I cranked this engine all the way up here.
I said you're liable to get yourself killed.
Well, we'll get up there in a few minutes, yeah, and we're just going to see what's going to happen, because this is I've got Red Crosses painted on this baby, and I got hospital on it, see? And maybe they're going to think that I'm on some kind of a mercy flight and I'm just off course. And I've got the radios cut off, so you can have radio failure, don't you know? And so I'm going to hold this thing steady here about around 65, 6,800 feet.
Why are you doing this? Why are you
I'm
doing
going to get to the bottom of this. I'm American. My family has been American for years, and I want to get down in here and I want to find out what's happening.
All right, then why are you doing it at night?
Because that's the best way to get in here.
But even if you manage to overfly the area, what
I'm
do you...
in the restricted zone. I just entered the restricted zone. I see a bunch of lights out there. Looks like some kind of a searchlight coming on.
You're in the restricted zone now?
I just crossed that restricted zone. I'm going to drop this baby down.
I'm telling you, you're going to get shot down.
Hold on here now. I got my pressure suit on. I don't really need one of this kind of aircraft. It's not like a jet, but it helps to, when I make some tight turns here. And I'm going to cut down here. Now, let's see what these boys are going to do. I don't see anybody coming up here yet. I just see a bunch of lights. But I'm pretty far from that Area 54, and I figure about another 8-9 minutes here. And it's hard to calculate it right now trying to talk to you. I'm trailing an antenna out here about 30 feet so I can keep this phone conversation. If we get cut off, then... But I'm going to go up here and see what's going on. They say there's a bunch of UFOs and there's all kind of things out here. And I want to get this baby right down here about 1,000 feet. And we're going to see if there's any UFOs or anything out here, what's going on.
Listen, I think you're making a mistake.
Well, sir, I might be, but, our tax dollars pay for all this. And these boys, they've been hiding everything under all this black project and all this great funding and all this kind of thing.
Don't you think, sir, hold it. Don't you think that we have a right to national security secrets?
I think we have, not really, because they have these J-11 and J-15 satellites up there, and the Ruskies, they know what we're doing, and the Chinese, they've got satellites down here, they know what's going on. The only thing that don't know what's going on is the common folk like me and you, and us common folk got a right to know, because we're funding all this.
How long have you been planning this?
I got this thing down here about 1,000 feet. I've been planning this thing now. I'm right on the deck, not quite on the deck, I'm at 1,000 feet. Boy, they got light bulbs popping up everywhere. I'm telling you, they got searchlights. There's about 4 of them out here. And I've been planning this now for, anywhere from a month to 6 weeks. It took me a while to paint up the plane because I had to use that Imron. The only thing but stick to this gel coat I got on this thing. This thing's built out of Kevlar or carbon fiber. I got it dressed 8G positive, 10G negative. It's overbuilt. I tell you what, I'm going to get down here and firm like a little frog that's just stepped on by a big dog when I get down here. In a few minutes here, I'll tell you that. Because I'm not going to... Hey, looks like there's a F-16 coming up here.
I wouldn't be surprised. You're making a mistake.
He's with somebody down there. He's got some afterburners on because I can see him. He's about 5 miles out. That old boy is cranking. Yes, sir. And I see something opening up here on the ground. I'm pretty low now. I'm starting to pick up all kind of buildings down here. I see something here is level with the ground, and they're opening this thing up. There looks like something's coming up out of that. I can't tell you what it is. It must be on some kind of a. Hold on here. I gotta make this turn.
All right.
I think this old boy's gonna head up here for me.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, he's going to be up here right directly because he's in the F-16. Sure as hell. He's coming to hold on here.
I would advise you to turn your...
Please, we get to this.
I would advise you to turn on your radio.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We can do this now. Come on here. Hold on. This old boy's coming up here. Now, he's got his lights. He's got his lights on and he's flashing me.
Yeah, he's probably...
All right, I'm waving at you. No radio, no radio. No radio, he don't know that.
Well, if I were you, I'd turn it on.
Folks are listening to Art Bell, because everybody listens to Art Bell.
Well, maybe if you're making...
I gotta get some air.
You're making a bad calculation, because if they're not listening, you're going to be shot down.
I don't know what he's going to do here. He's rocking his wings at me right now. He's rocking his wings, and he's cutting in front of me. And you know this, oh, don't cut from me now, because if he cuts that close, stay off. Stay off. He gets his vortex from his engine, from Pratt & Whitney engine. We're going to, just like twin tornadoes, if he gets too close, stay off, bro. Hold on there. I'm getting down on the deck. I'm going in. I'm getting down there. He ain't going to get me. I'm that damn veteran. He ain't going to get me there. They didn't get me over there. They're not going to get me over here now. Looks like some kind of rail gun coming up out of that elevator, that flat area over there that the doors opened up. It's got some kind of a weird-looking barrel on it with a light. And, oh, hell, they're doing something. They're shooting at me now. Oh, God. No, baby, I'm going in. I think I'm going in.
Huh.
He did.
Well, I'm not sure what we just heard. All I can tell you is I got a fax that read, Art, answer the wildcard line. My boyfriend is in a small plane north of Las Vegas and ready to fly into Area 51. He's been trying to call you by cell phone. I withheld the signature at the bottom of the fax so I could be sure that if I did get the person, I could verify it. Indeed, it was signed by Jill.
That's that. Oh, got to take that off. There we go. Oh, what did I do here?
Guess who's live?
Busted ass crackhead monitor.
All right.
Yeah.
I've got myself a burger.
A kebab.
I'll probably go have a sleazies now then.
I think you just started like 10, 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, I got a notification 14 minutes ago.
Started 10 minutes ago. He already has 345 people watching.
Yep. A lot more than me. And I've got 25. That's pretty good, 25.
Yeah, 25 is good. It's crazy. That's a lot more than like Gareth used to get in his chats.
Mm.
Or I know Nocturnal Frequency also had a. They were gonna do a live tonight too, but I'm kind of like, I don't know.
They go live about 3 a.m., don't they? Our time, 3 a.m., I think.
Yeah, your time, yeah.
Which is 3 a.m. now. Cool.
Yeah, hopefully sleep. Oh, it's 3 a.m. now.
Mm.
Yeah, see, they probably might be going live at the same time Sleazy is.
I've got nothing in my YouTube feed. Go to YouTube homepage, might be there.
It's season 14, episode 4, Those Sounds in the Darkness. Oh, they're not live for another 22 hours on my screen.
Oh yeah, the 4th, scheduled for the 4th. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
2 a.m. There's one waiting there.
It's me.
All right, they've got a long wait, I was going to say.
It's me. Well, as soon as I see the notification, I open it in another tab.
Yeah, I do as well. Anyway, I'll probably end this. Go and watch. Everybody go over Sleazy's.
Yeah, check out. You guys got to check out Sleazy.
I put his stream in the chat.
Yeah. This
Keep clicking the wrong
he's
tab.
a funny guy.
Oh, that's where I'm going to go in a minute.
To see Mick Miller.
He does like a character, and sometimes people like make him break character. He'll just be himself, and then he like, wait a minute, you made me break character, damn it.
I'm going to finish this burger and I'll go over there.
Yeah. He can be a little bit offensive, but that's fine. I like it.
Yeah, the mods aren't too. They're quite relaxed.
Yeah, well, he has like his mods are like his producer.
Hmm. God, I needed that.
Yeah, that looked pretty good.
Bit of grease, line the old
Yeah.
stomach.
Yeah.
Cup of tea. So who's going to head over to
Mm-hmm.
Sleazy's then? Because I'm going to go. They're staying
All
here.
right. They're all hanging. Yeah. I wonder if you could put Sleazy's stream like in a window.
Oh, I can. Oh,
And
yeah,
we
I can do that, can't I?
can like watch it here.
If I share screen, I can select the tab. Actually, if I open it in a new browser window instead of a new tab, I'll be able to capture the
Yeah, put it in a
separately.
new window. Hmm.
If I drag this out, I think I can drag a tab out, can't I? Into a new browser.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
just grab the tab and drag it
yeah,
up
I've
out.
got it. Sleazy P from the bunker. All right, now can I share it? No, it's not letting me share it. Hang on. Go. Oh, I've got to say yes and then do it twice. The bloody box popped up.
Easy P. Yeah.
Take that out. Stop sharing because it's gone wrong. Hang on. Stop sharing.
Whee! Yeah, that was cool.
And then do that again. Now that I've got a new tab open, new window. There
Is
we go.
that the Steve, the real Steve Wilkos?
If I put it full screen. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's going to take a bit of working out. Almost there. Go live.
Are woven
Uh,
hand, 16 horsepower. Also electric crooms. Mass in F minor with the 60s was good.
I've got an out tab out of it and then allow.
See
This is
if
something
everybody in here gets into his chat and talks about Vanguard. Just like it just inundates with a bunch of people talking about Vanguard.
But now I know where to look. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Hey, Steve!
Almost like, Christians invented goth, didn't they?
Yeah.
Really long black cloaks, somber music, depressing music, lots of goth architecture. Gothic. Come on now, Christians, time to take back our goth. Thank you, though. Appreciate it, Mecca Random.
That hair. Hairhead thing.
Let's see here. But Soylent Green, yeah. Here's my thing. Okay, I might run Soylent Green. And
Oh, he's talking about the movie you might play tomorrow on Twitch.
it's more dark. When I ran Omega Man, it was okay, but I like big movies with lots of motion, lots of space.
Silent
He's like
Green,
this.
Charlton Heston, isn't it?
Sci-fis, popcorn films.
Silent Green is people!
Green is good, but damn, it's kind of depressing. That death, man.
Soylent Green when they're rounding up the people with the bloody bulldozers with the.
I just want death. I want death to be a surprise. You know.
Scooping them up. It's kind of like the Matrix. I mean, when they say the dead are intravenously fed to the living.
Plastic African thingy once again. $5 towards the new screen.
That goo in the Matrix that they're in their pods.
Yeah.
Start hiking that freaking old screen back down.
Oh, I got a compliment. Oh, thank you. I can't say your name, Jarzinho Rosenstruk.
This looks like
you got a good stream.
Yeah.
Jars.
I've butchered the name just now, so I'm not going to attempt it again.
We'll just call it JR.
JR Rosenstruck.
Once again, is that a good 3D movie? I'll tell you what, Citizen Kane might not be bad. It had a lot of deep focus, cinematography. Interiors real crisp, black and white. Does well with analog.
Citizen Kane.
I wish I could get the chat on
but so what?
Going down here.
Here. But I'm not going to... don't worry. I'm going to spare you, and I'm not going to make you watch Citizen Kane. It's not what you like. It's what the customer likes. Joe Dirt. No truer words have ever...
Can't hear him very well. I'll turn him up then.
Doing Night of the Living Dead, as a matter of fact. Put the glasses
on. There's no volume control on sharing screen.
Twitch channel for my 3D cinema presentation of the immortal classic Night of the Living Dead. Sure, you've seen it billion trillion times in 3D. It's gonna be spectacular.
It's as loud as it goes.
And,
hang on.
It's still in transit, and if it doesn't come through.
Yeah, I might be just really loud. I have no idea how loud I usually am. Maybe I should just talk quieter.
Only fallback. I refuse to show that.
Sorry if I'm really loud. I'm sorry.
Producer Justin, better not fuck this up.
Them our voice. Sorry.
Day of the Dead, says Metal Mestro. I liked Day of the Dead.
I still think he should play Free Jack.
Romero's always been good at taking the zombie apocalypse.
I've never seen Free Jack.
Oh, it's
fucking
good.
Unfortunately, it also slowed it.
Perfect movie for Sleazy to play.
Dawn or Night. Night set the precedent. Night. Here's the thing. This is my
Keanu Reeves movie, Johnny Mnemonic.
But Night of the Living Dead is
yeah, that's a good movie.
Yeah, that would be a really good one.
I'll just turn my volume down. So.
Camera angles and the
how do I do that?
It's a little slider on the side on your webcam thing.
You know, in the foreground and in the background.
On Restream should be a little volume slider.
Very heavily. It's like just there's film students, heavily inspired.
Where at?
But
oh, probably I have to do it, or you could.
What they did was fucking
breakthrough
brilliant. They took Hitchcock's premise of this, sort of birds. Night of the Living Dead are almost identical in a lot of ways. Basically, in structure, elements, right? There's this thing. It happens.
Maybe I should turn on control. Is that better?
Survive in the house.
Might be. Auto gain control. Turn that off.
Same exact fucking
thing. Oh, turn it off.
Birds with,
yeah, streams are always a bit quiet for me as well.
Just so happens.
Oh.
I have to turn up my laptop volume for it.
It's almost
Did he just roll a reefer? No, he doesn't. Sleazy P doesn't. He doesn't roll reefers. He smokes what he calls bug juice, but it's just like THC vape.
And our imagination, as evidenced by Psycho, still the ultimate proto slasher film.
Oh, my sound is so yeah. I'm all whispering now. I'm like, I don't want to be all loud.
Here's the thing. I was thinking of doing, and Jason Pratt, thank you. 90210. Appreciate it. Phantasm movies. I got them. Downloaded them. Here's what I'm thinking of rolling. Okay. I want to do a racer, and I've been teasing that for a couple of weeks now.
Hey, it's almost sleazy on the stream.
October, and we're leading up to
It
Halloween.
is.
And I want to do a Halloween night show. I don't know what day does that fall on? Does that fall on a Sunday night? Fall on a Saturday night? I don't know.
Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, bing, bang, wada, wada, bing, bang.
So I wanted to do. I'm thinking Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah, he is really quiet.
I think that's the best zombie film of all time. But
God, he played I Am Legend. Like that's gotta be like the worst movie ever made.
Phantasm was definitely one, and I've got that. So, question is, could we get
This? Oh look, JR is in Sleazy's chat. He says, "Go to Frank Triggs."
He hasn't, has he?
Racerhead is.
Yeah, he's in there. He's in there telling people to come to your stream.
November, just so I don't break up my block of horror.
I'll get in trouble for sharing his stream.
Pretty horrifying. I'd put that one up. Really.
I can't get the chat unless I go out of full screen.
Just get under your skin sort of way.
See him in there? He's going, give Frank Triggs a shout out.
You know what that film's about, right?
It's good to see. It's good to see your viewers in there too.
I'm in there now as well in the chat.
Yeah. There you are.
Childbirth rate here in America after that film came out.
Not even let that roll up.
Can you give Frank Trigg a shout out?
Oh.
Okay? Shout out to Frank Trigg.
Hey!
I'm having a hard time reading this print. Like I said, up to 720. I can't get it any better. It blows.
That's awesome.
Improv on my page. What the hell was that?
That's really awesome.
You've hijacked his stream.
Night of the Lit Birds. Chinese hackers. I'm afraid so. Nothing. It doesn't take away from either of those films. They're both great fucking films.
I show support. You did. You do, JR. That was good. Good job.
People build off of other things that come before them. It sets the bar. It creates the, I don't know, kind of a direction. People just keep going down. Comes its own rabbit hole, and it created a whole subgenre of horror, zombie movies. It's weird how it took.
I'm gonna write Vanguard owns the world.
After Night of the Living Dead for zombie films, it really good. Although, admittedly, the Italians, they are always good for that. Anytime there's a new subgenre in America, the Italians are on it. Boom.
Sometimes you got to wait for him to look at the screen and then time your comments.
Yeah, well, he'll pause the comments on his so it stops scrolling, and he'll read, and then it'll jump. So it's like you have to do it right when it jumps.
There's so many zombie films, but just hung around, and then somewhere around the whole Walking Dead.
How long have I been on? Nearly 2 hours. We're now on 3/4.
Right. Well, we would have jumped off
Probably
here.
going to do like another 15 minutes, and I'm going to go over.
I'm fucking sick of
And
zombie
they just hang out there, yeah.
Monster movie. Crying out loud. Zombie films and fucking ghost stories.
Black Rock, yeah, but Black Rock are owned by
Give me a fucking thumb.
Vanguard.
Look, Crazy John is in Sleazy's. Crazy John's in Sleazy's stream.
Is he?
Yeah, he just said, I think we need to talk about how BlackRock and Vanguard rule the world.
Ice is cool as ice in
That's what Crazy John just put.
How about Xanadu? Somebody brought it up.
I like how Crazy John is in there, and he probably has no idea you're live right now.
Sick psychological experiment I can perform on my audience. I wonder how many of them will actually come out on the other side.
There's Land Rover. Land Roamer.
Yep. Land Rover, where is he? Black Rock.
How about Can't Stop the Music?
Vanguard.
We're all in there. Vanguard, Vanguard. Ah!
That was Nancy Walker, who previous experience in the film industry was she was the bounty lady. He fucking pitched paper.
They can't stop us all.
They decided that she would be the person to direct.
Dan says he's going to join. Oh, look.
Featuring village people. That must have been some good baby back barbecue ribs at that party. Got her a job like that. Billy John, thank you. Swayze, how do I stop enjoying my mom's cake farts? Whatever. I hope she's still alive. Not post-mortem cake farts. Might not be cake farts anymore. That might be just decomposing gas escaping.
I'll put a comment in there. Vanguard own 99.96%
Can't
of
stop the music.
the globe.
Noir for the soundtrack.
So I'm just going to keep saying the same kind of thing.
Those are girlfriend movies. I had a girlfriend. Love that movie.
Do you want to put the link in for Dan or?
And the Sgt. Pepper's.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
I wasn't going to be on here much longer because I want to go over Sleazy's.
I was like 30 minutes, the best I could do.
Mind you, I've got him on here anyway, so.
Yeah, might as well.
Unbelievable.
I'm curious to hear what Daniel Ulach says.
Heavy metal is legend, Adam.
Sorry,
you know what?
Dan.
Good one. And that would be a good
I'll work on it.
Ulach. It's like Bullock without the B.
Ulach. Yeah.
Talk about other shit.
Hey.
There's Glenn Hawkins. How stoned are you, dude?
Can't hear you.
Can't hear us.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, great. Can you hear me? Yes, no?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Can't hear you.
What's this did your boss wants?
Hang on a minute, maybe because of this. Nope, still can't hear you. Can anyone else hear us? Hang on a minute. That's weird, that. Something's going on here, like. Something very weird's happening. I can't hear you.
I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh. Who's the other one?
He couldn't hear us saying we could hear him.
All right.
Sounds like a disease. Sounds like a drug you take for a venereal disease, actually. But, yeah, well.
Punches will mash up all y'all couches, yeah.
Loaded with so much, not just pork, but shit that has nothing to do with fucking infrastructure. You know? Blanket amnesty, 40 million illegals. That's what it really is. Because they said, we believe it could be 20 million illegals. And they were saying that back in like 2000. And 10 to 20 million. They've always stayed around 10 to 20 million. It's fucking 40 years on now. No, it isn't. 20 years on. Okay? Don't tell me it's still 10 to 20 minutes. No, double. I can see it doubled. Every time I drive up 95. And
now we can't hear you.
Gas station.
Now we can't hear you. Hang on.
Yeah. I'm the minority. This like sleazy stream from the future where he has glaucoma, says Scotty Zurich. Did
My
I
mom's
not
cake farts were an addiction it took me years to overcome.
monitor here? 720.
Hang on, I'll mute Sleazy a minute while we sort out Dan's.
Yeah.
Uh,
Can you nod yes if you can hear us, Dan? Okay.
all right. Go into
Yeah, yeah.
go into the settings,
Definitely
the
got
cog,
it.
click the cog at the bottom on Restream, the settings, and select your audio input. Change the microphone. That's probably what's wrong.
Yeah.
Can you hear me
I
now?
just got to select a different.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. There we go.
I can hear you
I
now.
say, Glenn said in the chat, Dan, you sexy Geordie. Cheers, Glenn. Let's see what you look like now. Let's get yourself up on here. I want to see your face. Show you all the. Yeah. Actually, I was born in Ashton, then out there. Geordie's how I like where Pitmatics. So kind of the same thing in a way, but.
You were innocent.
That's like what you just said was like.
Yeah, we are. That's proper Pitmatic there. Dan punches like that's what we're talking about up here. Like if we talk really quickly and not understand.
Library.
Yeah.
Wait, oh my head.
Yeah. I like how much when we talk really quickly, you can't understand.
Yeah,
that's all I got.
Yeah, I think Frank might have to translate that. Like, oh lad. In fact, Frank might be a bit puzzled himself.
Yeah, puzzled. I didn't hear that. I didn't catch it. I was pissing about with a string.
I'll talk a bit slower. Talk much slower.
I was trying to mute Sleazy, but I can't do it from here. I have to do it from the tab that I've got open.
No, Melissa can't hear us now. What's going on? What's going on there? Oh Lord, I don't think the chat can hear us now. There's always something going on.
I can hear you fine.
Do you think they cake fart bite in treats?
I might go raid my stash again. Would love to.
Can hear you.
Oh, that's good. I'm gonna go raid my stash.
All right, good.
Get a cream pie.
Should I get a cream hole? I'll get a cream hole and show it again, shall I? A lovely cream hole.
He gave him a mullet.
He's back there. Cream hole.
Southerners at that time.
Cream hole, amigo.
Left over from the 70s.
It's like a series of Biker Grove in here.
He did the art school. You know.
Who was that guy that came into his chat? That was on that guy with the name I can't pronounce. Jairzinho Rosenstrup. That guy.
Yeah, we're just calling him JR.
That's his new name, JR.
Yeah. Can't pronounce his name, so it's just JR.
Hi, JR, if you're there.
It's like a series of Biker Grove. Remember Biker Grove?
No.
You're probably too young for that.
Yeah, far too young for that. Like.
Biker
Grove. The cream hole cam. Look at that.
You got a little cream spray coming out.
Lovely and creamy.
Yeah, I've turned Dan's volume down a bit. He's like louder than everybody else.
Sorry.
Should be good now.
Oh, Dan.
Dan, yeah, Daniel.
Was I bursting your eardrums out there, Land Rover?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. When you first got your microphone working, I was like,
a very loud,
like lightning strike
very loud voice over here. That book's great that I've got. It's a great book.
Where's my?
Mm.
There we go.
Hi, recording. Hi, Jody Swamps. Hello.
Jody Swamps.
How are you?
Yeah.
Hello, Jody. Hello, recording. How's it going over there? How's it going? God, I've got nothing to drink. There's absolutely nothing to drink other than water.
He just did a poll in his chat. Says, "Does Slipknot suck?" Option 1, fuck yes. Option 2, no. My mom bought me their new CD.
Oh, I'm gonna have to vote in that.
Well, that's right, Glenn. I love a nice bit of cream round the mouth. I like to lick it off. I like to get away, hide the evidence. You know what, Glenn? I bet
74%.
Glenn would probably like my cream over his face. I bet. I can't hear anyone else. I have to turn the volume down. Oh, you like the sound of his really land Roma, don't you? You like the voice. It's a good voice. I need to get my vape because it's over there doing nothing.
Yeah, Daniel's quite loud.
I've got a loud ass voice.
I've had to turn you down to 50 where we're on like 100.
Is that because like the quality of the headset, or is that because like I'm naturally just got a loud big gob?
Don't know. It's probably
Mixture of both.
Yeah. I've turned my auto volume off. Maybe that's it. So I'm quiet.
It's funny because my neighbours next door was that loud last night. They were complaining. My voice was fucking booming. They were like fucking complaining because of the loudness of my voice. I was like, wait, it's not Nazi Germany. I could fucking talk if I want. Like, who are you to tell me what to do? Fuck you.
I've got no neighbours. I've got no neighbours at the minute. They're all gone.
I wish mine pissed off, but oh well. I've got to put
no one living below me. No one living next door to me. No one living next door that way either.
Yeah, they've all been sussed and off. They all been sussed and dragged away into the gulag.
Probably. I've not heard it why they've gone, but well, I won't hear anything. Just they just vanished.
They've disappeared, never to be seen again.
The one below me, Karen, and she's a proper Karen as well. Yeah, she went missing about 6 weeks ago. She hasn't been back since. The new girl, yeah, below me, the one that kept complaining about my being on stream and playing my guitar all night. On Gareth streams. She's banging on my door at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Fuck her then.
Yeah, well, she's gone.
You'll never see it.
The nice girl that I was on about a few weeks back that moved in next door, she's been gone for 3 weeks after going and get a booster jab.
They're all disappearing. I wonder what's going on. There must be something going on over where you are, Frank, if people are disappearing left, right, and centre.
The bloke next door to me, after he threw his girlfriend out, and the police knocked on my door for me to make a statement because the police were called because of a disturbance because she threw a brick through his window. He's been gone ever since, so I don't know what's happened to him. He's just probably buggered off to get out of grief, out of trouble. Police after him.
Everyone's just moving away, or bloody there's something's going on with them. No, at least you got rid of the Karen below you anyways that was complaining about your guitar. I mean, you play really good. I don't see what her problem was. Yeah. I mean, she's probably jealous because she can't play that good. If she could even play at all, which I doubt she could.
Well, it's probably because I had my amp turned up to 10 at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that'll probably be the reason. Melissa says plum pie custard. That actually sounds quite nice, that plum pie custard.
Plum pie is lovely.
Never had it before, actually. But yeah, never had that one. Cherry pie's nice, and melon pie's nice as well. Melon soup's nice. Apparently, melon soup's meant to be nice. Cherry soup's meant to be good as well. It's meant to be a delicacy.
I still think you can't beat rhubarb crumble myself.
Apple crumble's nice as well.
Yeah, rhubarb is pretty. Yeah, rhubarb crumble is nice. I've had that.
Whatever you do, don't eat the leaves because the leaves are toxic.
I've got loads of
Yeah.
rhubarb growing in my garden. It's got a big
You ever
massive crop of
you ever
it.
just break off one of the stalks and chew on it?
No,
No,
it's better taste strong.
Yeah, you got to cook it with sugar.
Oh, you gotta like boil it down and shit, huh?
Yeah, like you do with apples. Put loads of sugar in it in water. Boil it up.
Kind of
so it goes
cook
nice
it
and
down.
soft. So it goes sort of al dente, they call it. It's got a bit of squeeze in it. It's still got a bit of bite in it before you put it in the pie. Otherwise, it just goes to mush and falls apart if you cook it too much.
And the crumble's got to be golden on top.
Yep.
That's the key secret to it.
Like here in Texas, peach cobbler is a really big thing.
That sounds lovely.
Peach
I'm gonna have to
cobbler.
try.
It's like the same. It's like crumbly. It's like a crumbled top, kind of like rhubarb or whatever. Or cherry pie a lot of times has.
Rhubarb with
good.
cinnamon's nice as well.
I'm making me hungry here, like everyone.
we all got Mars burgers here.
Yeah, I can make as much noise, but I can't in a minute because my head. It's like, ugh.
Yeah. His brain is bouncing around in his head like a big bell.
Yeah, there's like a hollow in my head, and it's, ugh. Feels like my brain's rattling when I'm moving.
Jingly,
I feel my brain's probably gone a bit soft, and it hurts when I move.
You'll be okay by tomorrow, hopefully.
Bust out those Chinese, the meditation.
Yeah, I've got them.
Jingly balls.
Yeah, they'll probably be too loud right now.
The squidgy balls.
They just kind of like
cup them.
But in your head, it sounds like freaking pots and pans smashing together.
Big J's comment. Melissa Rhubarb Jones Fruit of the Norm. Hey, lad. Pick him out with your fingers, Melissa. Nice worms. Actually, I used to do. I didn't actually.
Worms, yeah. I heard Jordan talking about that. Oh, you scrape it off with your fingernail. You see a wiggly thing there.
He's fucking picks him out of his arse and that. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's like, oh, you scrape it off with your fingernail and you got a little wiggly thing.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
It's the little one. I thought you get loads of ones. Because happened to me. I've had them before. And loads of them coming.
If you don't want worms, get that food grade diatomaceous earth, and you put a spoonful of it in water and mix it up. And it's also good. Like milk makes it easier to drink, but the diatomaceous earth, the worms eat it because they're eating your, they're in your stomach lining and your. Yeah, well, like it kills them because it cuts them up.
My mum used to give us bloody dog worming tablets when we were kids. Bob Wart's dog worming tablets.
Yeah, the safest way is just diatomaceous earth. It's like powder.
I'll just let mine go away themselves. It was like massive infestation of things.
If you breathe the powder, it's really, really bad on your lungs.
My mum used to just do it just in case we had worms.
Yeah, they're doing the wiggly thing in the chat.
A yearly thing every year. We all had to take these bloody worming tablets just in case.
You know what Confucius say? Go to sleep with itchy butt, wake up with smelly finger.
Oh god, man. when you get that first scratch, that first itch, you know something's up there, and you have to get it out. Sugar worms, Melissa.
Ew.
I remember when we were
About
kids.
worm talk that really is disgusting.
When we were kids, we was out in the woods, and one of my mates, he had to have a shit in the woods, and we went over to look at his shit after he'd finished, and fucking there was all worms growing out of it, white worms.
Oh, fucking hell!
All like undulate. They like undulate. They kind of like woo and like reach out.
And all just started poking their heads out. There was hundreds of them in there.
Yeah, my cat gets worms sometimes. Tapeworms or roundworms or whatever they call them, and yeah, that's what it looks like. It's gross.
Oh.
And you'll just see him. You'll see him like poking out of his butthole and coming out.
I'd rather have them than tapeworms.
Apparently, they don't come out when you shit in the toilet because they go in the water and they don't come out in the water. They only come out when the shit.
They all
is in
recess
the
back into the.
Yeah, the shit has to be in the air for the worms to come out.
That's why. That's why in the early 19th century, I think it was, they had toilets like Western style toilets, but on the back side of the bowl, there was a shelf. So when you would shit, your shit would land on that shelf instead of going in the water, and that way you could inspect your shit for worms and parasites and stuff.
Give a detailed examination.
Yeah, it was a real thing. They'd actually have like a little shelf on the back side of the bowl of the toilet, and when you shit, it just lands on that. It lands on that shelf, and then you can like look at it.
Yeah, all this shit talk, eh?
All this shit talking, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not your standard shit talking, no.
Yeah, the other kind of shit talking.
A little bit more literal.
I wonder if Sleazy read out my message. I wasn't listening.
I think Melissa's all like laughing. She's laughing her ass off. It was popping out to breathe.
Yeah.
Oh, buffering.
He speaks it so halty. He's waiting for the next line.
I can't hear him.
No, it's quiet.
To read off a teleprompter, because even if you
Oh, maybe a cup of tea. I'll have to mute this time, otherwise you'll hear all sorts of sounds.
go to the next line, you actually
All sorts of sounds.
The best thing about this is I can still hear it. I can still hear you speak, which is great. So I'll not take the headphones off.
Mel popping out Jones era normal.
doing that on a regular on the freaking, his monitor, his teleprompter. So there's got to be ear prompts as well. So he goes, and I would like to say.
I love a Sleazy's mannerisms, the way he just the way he moves and shit. There's something about it. He's like so stiff. He's like Batman.
Recycled portion.
It's that big fucking hair. He can't move his neck.
Yeah.
Never underestimate Joe's ability to fuck things up.
Did you ever watch any of old Guar concerts and stuff?
No, I'd see it when it was out years ago, but I didn't watch much.
Like
of
when
it.
you watch back and you see like when they have like the halftime kind of show during their concerts, and Sleazy P would come out, and a lot of times he would like decapitate somebody or something, rip their face off. And then the band would start playing. He'd be like ripping their head off and ripping their skull, like their face off their skull and shit.
Yeah, they reminded me of Spinal Tap a bit, but not so blatantly cheesy.
Yeah. Well, they were basically like even Sleazy says Guar is basically the Monkees, right? It's the same concept. They're the Monkees, but they're like the modern day iteration of the Monkees.
And did you know the young ones? Remember the young ones, Rick Mail and Adrian Edmondson?
Edmondson.
Well, the original Piss Take band was called Bad News, and it was them lot. It was the young ones. It was Neil out the young ones. It was Rick and Aid, Adrian Espenson, Rick Mayall, and what's the other one? Can't remember the other fella's name now. But anyway, they were the original Piss Take band. Did comedy. Brian May actually did a Bohemian Rhapsody with them, like Piss Take, playing it really bad. It's really funny. Yeah, they were awful. And they made like a couple of films, but they were out probably 2 years before Spinal Tap were. Bad News.
Well, when did Spinal Tap come out? Because they didn't exist until after the movie, right? The movie.
No, that was before the movie. They had records, Spinal Tap, first, and then the movie. Well, they did like comedy tapes.
I never really got into Spinal Tap.
No, Bad News is a lot better. Yeah, Nigel Planer. I'll see if I find it on YouTube. It'll probably be on YouTube. Bad News stuff. The band. It's really funny.
No, nobody cares, and I'm just make some lentils. Spent all day in front of an oven making lentils. Nobody cares.
Bad News on tour. Oh, that's funny. Actually, I might play this clip. Oh no, it's half hour long. It's a documentary. It's a Piss Take documentary of like following the band on tour.
Oh, okay, like a mockumentary, I think is what they call them.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Hurdy-gurdy mushroom.
Bad News cast. Here's one. I'll get this one. It's Bad News interview on the Tube. The Tube is like an old pop program with Paula Yates, Bob Geldof, I think. Bad News Bohemian Rhapsody. There's loads of clips. They've got their albums on YouTube as well.
Bad News Bohemian Rhapsody.
Official music video. I'll play it. Actually, I'll download it. Play it in the full screen. Download video.
Official music video?
Yep. Bad News Bohemian Rhapsody official music video. Is funny. I'm downloading it so I can play it, share it.
There's a Take Two remaster as well.
Is there?
It might just be the audio though.
Oh bloody hell! My taskbar's vanished because I'm got two tabs, one open full screen.
I like how people in Sleazy's chat are saying go woke, go broke. taking their own little sayings and slinging it back at them.
All right, let's get this on. All right. I think I have to stop screen sharing. No, I don't. Local video. God, it's slow because I'm sharing two screens. There we go.
I just killed a man. I put a gun up to
just begun. But now I've got to blow it all away. Mama, I don't want to die. I just got to wish I'd never been born at all.
Pretty punk rock though.
Yeah.
Mike Baker, he's the CIA, ex-CIA, isn't he?
I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening. Galileo, 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 Magnifico. Easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah, go. We will not let you go, let you go. Bismillah, we will not let you go, let me go. Bismillah, we will not let you go, let me go. We'll not let you go, let me go. We'll not let you go, let it go. No, 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 no. Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me, for me, for me. Now!
All shots rocking.
So you think you can stone me and spit my eye? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Ooh, baby, can't do this to me,
Big J, get your fucking rocking shoes on. Come on, son, away.
I'm just gonna get right out of here. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me.
There's Rick Mail.
Brilliant.
Yeah, there's a document, like a mockumentary. It's like half hour long. They did of them on tour. It's really funny.
Oh, God.
Bad News on Tour, I think it's called. Yeah, Bad News on Tour. It's half hour, 31 minutes long.
I got my greaser jacket on.
Oh, that looks good, that. I'm going to get myself one of those, a greaser jacket. Like, it would suit the hairstyle as well.
That was actually Brian May doing the guitar in that.
It's too small, this jacket. Yeah, I just need to lose like 40 pounds for doing this thing.
There's Swampy, a guy or a gal. Well, the first name kind of gives it away. Geordie. No bloke's going to be called Geordie, are they?
I don't know. Jody sounds like it could be a guy or a girl name.
Ook! Ook! By Glenn. Ook!
I can't change Sleazy's. If I change Sleazy's name, it changes mine as well.
Oh, yeah.
Bloody buggy, this restream.
Everybody's sleazy.
Sleazy. Bloody hell, look at his hairstyle. Look at that. I wonder if that's
Yeah.
his real hair.
No, I mean it's like a head. It's like a foam thing he puts on his head.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't look real. Like, yeah, it's definitely fake. Definitely, it's like a headpiece things.
Yeah.
Crap. Plastic African, thank you, sir. Coin for you, sir. I recall you could not take 1/3 from it, and I sent booze and cookies. How you got away with that?
He gave me a shout out earlier on. Sleazy did.
He did, yeah, because of JR.
Yeah.
And I saw that comment, and I was like, oh, he's asking for a shout out, and then Sleazy was like, shout out.
Shout out to Sleazy P.
Shout out to Frank Triggs.
Frank Triggs.
Yeah. That JR guy done that, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. Good on you, JR.
YouTube crackdown on poke disinformation. So
Normally my
watch them in their entirety if you feel like it.
if I comment on there too much on Sleazy's, my computer goes down.
I know it sucks. Yeah, I know, but
What happens to it? Does it just like switch off?
It totally gets crashed, and I have to restart.
it's the same thing. You like it, try it. You'll like it.
Because my controversial comments that Sleazy reads out.
Was threatened by the CIA. This is an Nosferatu vampire. Not yet. Not yet.
Steve Wilkos, I am back.
Happens, though.
Steve Wilkos, that's not the real one. That's out. Get off my stage! Nah, it's not really him. I doubt it. Unlikely. He doesn't even know we.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he was a plant.
I'm
He's
sure
quite
it's
hard fake
I'm
one.
sure it's the same person that was Micah something, the dude from 1899.
There's changed his alter ego to Steve Wilkos. Oh my god, what next? What next?
Yeah, I think he just changes his name all the time and comes in as different people.
It's quite funny actually. He's coming out with random names. Well, as long as he's not insulting anyone, then it's okay, isn't it?
And read it. I'm sorry, man. 720p is a disaster. Sure. Contact me through my website. See the cost. You know, the mold is serviceable enough where I can knock something out.
These frazzles are nice. The bacon flavour. Mm.
What are they?
The frazzles, they're like bacon crisps. They're actually they're very nice. They're got like strong bacon flavour to them.
Is it like a fluffed corn or wheat?
I'll have a look.
Crispy, puffy
maize,
thing?
corn maize, rapeseed oil, bacon flavour, seasoned salt, wheat flour, contains calcium, iron, niacin, thiamine, hydrolyzed vegetable protein, contains soya dextrose, yeast powder, flavour enhancers, monosodium glutamate, disodium 5, ribonucleotides, whatever that is, potassium chloride. That's not.
It sounds like what we have in the United States is Funyuns. They're like it's like an
onion ring. Yeah, we have them over here, but a different type, not the.
Those ingredients sound like they're made by someone in a laboratory with a hazmat suit on.
Yeah, sodium chloride. That's fucking bad. That's bad shit right there. Like, I'm probably not going to be alive much longer if I eat loads of them.
Sodium chloride is salt.
That's all it is. Salt.
Isn't it like putting like poison or something?
No,
MSG is worse.
Sodium chloride is just regular table salt.
Oh,
and MSG is like a fake flavor enhancer.
That's monosodium glutamate.
I've read something interesting about that actually. In fact, I might read it off. I'll read it off to you.
And they disguise MSG in other foods where it says no MSG, but they put in yeast extract and they put in modified wheat protein.
Mm.
And the modified wheat protein is modified to be MSG.
I swear I had a book on that.
So it's still MSG, but they just called it by a different name. And it says on the packet.
Well, MSG got a really bad rap, but it's been proven that MSG isn't as bad as they thought it was, like in the 90s or whatever. Like,
well, no, the chemically made one is pretty bad because it's a mono. it's like it hasn't got two ends. That it doesn't. It only binds to like stuff in your body. Rather, it doesn't break down, so it stays in your body.
Oh, gotcha.
I got this book.
Whereas like real MSG, which comes from kombu, like a seaweed, like a Japanese seaweed.
Mm-hmm.
That's what real Chinese and Japanese put in their food for flavor enhancement. That's where it originally came from. But that natural one, no problem with it. It's good for you.
Yeah, the natural.
It's actually nutritious.
Yeah.
Very nutritious.
So
there's two different types of MSG. So there's a mono one, and there's another one that's not mono.
I was reading something about excitotoxicity around.
I went sea kayaking once, and there's bull kelp. You know,
if you want a documentary to frighten you about artificial sweeteners, watch this one. I'll just put in the chat. Sweet Poison.
Yeah.
Look up Sweet Poison documentary.
Sucralose and saccharin and aspartame. Yeah.
Yep. That's neurotoxins.
Yeah. And
Toxic
I know
to
that.
the brain.
I knew it was neurotoxin because I used to, like, I'd accidentally buy a drink that has aspartame, and I'd drink it, and it would make my would get shaky and feel like I had like a fucking palsy or something like that.
Yep. It makes little holes in the brain where it bursts. Really, it's like because it's not sweet itself.
Right. It just makes your brain think it's sweet.
Yeah, it's like basically it's LSD for your taste buds because it is an acid as well. It's two different acids put together. It's aspartic acid and ethanol and methanol, two pure alcohols, which are really bad for you. Ethanol and methanol.
I can't find it.
That's all it is. It's ethanol, methanol, and aspartic acid, and it breaks down in the body to formaldehyde, which is embalming fluid.
Yeah.
It accumulates in your body over years because it's only like tiny and minute amounts, but over 15, 20 years, it will do damage.
Water disorders. Come on, where's the damn thing?
You eat it all the time, that is, every day, or have it in your food, drinks.
This book's quite interesting, actually. It tells you about excitotoxicity. If I could find, it's like a neurological book. If I can find the damn thing, like, it's going to take us forever to find this. It's a problem with books, you see.
I'm all healthy today. I'm drinking orange
there,
juice.
I've got it.
Orange juice with vitamin C.
Excitotoxicity. Right, the principal excitatory neurotransmitter glutamate is toxic to neurons when present in excessive amounts. In motor neuron disease, spinal cord astrocytes express reduced levels of the EAA2T2 excitatory amino acid glutamate transporter, which is the major site through which extracellular glutamate is cleared. This could expose motor neurons to toxic concentrations of glutamate. There we go. And you've got mitochondrial damage here. So you've got mutant SOD1 associates with the outer mitochondrial membrane, which might inhibit the production of ATP or the ability of mitochondria to regulate intracellular calcium levels. Some interesting stuff in this book. I got this a few years ago because I was well into studying the brain and the nervous system and how things worked. This is like to do with motor neuron disease, ALS, stuff like that, neurological diseases.
Kombu is a natural MSG from seaweed. Is that what they put in kombucha, the drink?
No.
It's not the same thing.
No, that's like brewed. That's like tea brewed with cider.
Like vinegar, cider vinegar or something?
Well, just cider. Apples, cider.
Reflexes.
But it's like vinegary though.
Yeah, it's brewed with tea. It's quite nice, really refreshing.
We have some products here like kombucha. They have cola flavored kombucha, and it tastes a lot like just Coke, but it's not bad for you.
Yeah, kombu is what the Chinese and Japanese put in their food for flavour enhancers, that's what you get in a restaurant, like real good
Real MSG.
Chinese food.
Yeah, because real like Chinese food, I know it had like a bad rap because of MSG, but if they're using like the real stuff, it's not like people have a misconception of it.
Takeaways that are just takeaways, not restaurants.
Yeah, like yeah, the
They
low
use MSG and they use MSG all the time.
because it's cheap. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, kombu, the seaweed one's quite expensive.
you can sprinkle MSG on a turd and make it taste good.
Yep. Well, it was invented for the military freeze-dried food, which they stick water in and keeps for hundreds of years, and canned food to make it take away the canned taste.
Takes
And
out the
metal from the
metallic
tin.
taste. Nope.
Look at these.
Sleazy's audio died.
Yeah.
Good night, Melissa. Have a nice sleep. Goodbye.
Yeah, good night, Melissa.
Night, Melissa. Oh, it's on mute.
Oh, look at this
I
thing.
know, his audio has actually died on his stream.
Oh,
Yeah, his
no,
audio.
Look at that thing.
What's that?
I'll read it out. It's a parapapillary intraretinal streak line and pararetinal. Oh, Jesus, some big words here. Like subharaloid globular hemorrhages associated with a sudden increase in intracranial pressure caused by an aneurysmal rupture.
So what you're saying is it's blood vessels in an eyeball that have exploded from pressure because of high blood pressure from the sodium.
Pretty much.
You should come on stream with like big bottleneck glasses and a stethoscope and a hat, like doctor's hat.
Yeah, could actually do that. Or...
Read from the book.
Actually, I shouldn't be reading that. I should be reading that one that I got there yesterday. But no one's into the thing I'm into the mafia. But
yeah,
actually,
people are saying Sleazy didn't kill himself. People look at all the people trying to alert him that his audio's dead, but he just keeps going. He just keeps going and going. He'll realize
his producer probably butt in a minute and say, and he
Yeah,
go,
well,
"Oh shit."
He's got his cell phone right there, and his producer will like message him on the phone, and he'll pick it up. There's something fucking wrong.
I'll read this book later. It's a good book, though. It's a good book.
I have an old anatomy book from like 1906, and it's weird to read through it because they had like completely different ideas about stuff. Oh, he ended his stream.
Actually, I could get this book out again. There's some more interesting. Depends what you're interested in. If you want, just give us name something over here. Pre-vegetative, persistent vegetative state. See what else there was that moment today.
It's fun to look at like there's like biologists from like way back in the day, right, where they like didn't really know what organs were doing things and what they looked like, and like you see like the drawings of what the human body looks like on the inside, and it's like just completely fucking wrong.
You see, how long ago was this? This would have been quite a while ago, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it would have been like hundreds of years ago.
Yeah, see, back then they didn't have all the medications we do now, because now the medications we have now, you can cure and treat a lot more things than what you could back then. If you got like cancer back then, it was a death sentence. Like if you had, say, bowel cancer, can't treat that because they would have to cut you open, and they would have to like they wouldn't be able to do any of that. So you would just die from it. Plus, if it spreads, it's even worse. But now, even if it's like stage 3 or something, you could survive it.
But several thousand years ago, like 5,000 years ago, 6,000 years ago, they found skulls with that have been trepanned and the brain surgery
Mm.
done and healed over, so they know that they survived the brain surgery.
Mm-hmm. Trepanation.
Brain surgery.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
they
Trepidation.
actually
Trepidation.
they successfully treated people with brain conditions back in those days, and they healed and lived on.
Drill a
long
hole
life.
in their skull.
Yeah.
And a lot of times the brain conditions were caused by like air bubbles on the brain. And they drill the hole, and then the brain could like expand back out and push the air out, relieving pressure.
So
I've heard of people like that have gotten trepidation, like modern days, and they explain how it felt, like how as soon like you can't feel the drill going in through your skull because your skull has like no nerve endings in it. So like they cut into your skull and drill in, and they said as soon as it like releases the pressure, this one guy was talking about how it was like corks popping out. He said it was like corks popping out down his spine, relieving pressure like you'd think of a wine or a champagne bottle, like, and it would release the pressure.
So yeah, it's interesting that like seen this.
What's that?
It's a neuron. I'll read it out. Okay. Right. Extracellular aggregate. You've got passive release of exocytosis or something. I can't even pronounce that. Passive uptake or endocytosis. Native protein states. So they're all them bits there. Those bits.
Oh, okay.
And I'll read the bottom bit here. Cell to cell. So you've got prionic transmission of neurodegenerative proteinopathies. Abnormal proteins associated with neurodegenerative disease may misfold, leading to the formation of protein aggregates. Either misfolded proteins, protein aggregates, or both may be toxic and contribute to neuronal dysfunction. In addition, toxic protein aggregates may be transferred between cells to propagate the disease.
So we're all learning some interesting knowledge on this stream. Medical knowledge that may come in use in later life.
Sleazy started another live.
Oh.
we learn new things every day, don't we? And all the 20 people in the chat, 21 people learn something new as well.
Yep.
At City Gardens, but fucking.
What other books you got, Dan? I've got like 3 other medical books. And I've got like books to do with the universe, space, that sort of thing, because I was into that when I was younger. But I don't really read them all anymore now, though. I'm more into my Mafia books because I've got another one coming on Monday. So I'm more into that now.
I used to have a big what to do in an emergency book. Like it's a really massive fat book. And it's got everything that you can do at home to treat somebody in an emergency, medical conditions,
resuscitation and all that. Yeah.
Bloody how to do the tracheotomy at home with break a pen like a biro to get a tube and stick it in the bloody throat, and it's got all these procedures that you can do at home in an emergency.
That could be that is very handy to have. Like I must say, that would be very handy to have, just in case something.
Massive, thick book like that. It's like huge.
I've got books on various computer subjects: law, business, electronics. I wouldn't have anything to do with electronics or computers. Law, yeah, and business maybe, but not computers.
I've got loads of books on electronics, building for music, effects pedals and stuff. Designing your own audio.
See, all of that's just too intricate for me. Like if something didn't fit or it went wrong, I would break it. So
it's just like building a jigsaw puzzle, really. Like
I never got along with jigsaw puzzles.
Jimi Hendrix used to build his own effects pedals.
Oh no, he had a man do it for him called Roger Mayer.
But didn't he design them though?
No, it was his effects guy used to make something, and then Hendrix would say, "Can you make it sound more like this?" So he kind of directed him what he wanted his sound to be, and then he made effects for him to make it do those sounds.
Gotcha.
So he was like,
I knew it was something
he
like
had
that.
the ideas. He had the ideas, and the electronics expert made them for him.
Well, he come out with the wah? Isn't he the one that like came out with the wah?
No. The wah was invented in like early 50s, 1950s.
Oh, okay.
By Thomas Organ Company. It was actually made for people who played trumpet.
Oh, so you could do the muffle.
Yeah, the mute.
I'll just mute this whilst I'm.
So you didn't have to use the mute, so it'd go through an amplifier. Yeah. So you could do a wah 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 for trumpet players. That's what it was invented for. But then,
okay.
Then guitar players started picking it up and using it in like the 60s. But it was made in the 1950s, like early on. Thomas Organ Company.
There's a girl on YouTube that does like she plays harps. She's got like big giant harps and stuff, and they're electric, so they have like electric pickups and shit. And she hooks up all sorts of different like effects pedals to it, and some of the sounds she gets pretty really cool.
Do you know the violinist Nigel Kennedy, classical violinist?
No.
I'm not really into that kind of stuff.
Nigel Kennedy's is probably the greatest violinist that's ever lived, like in modern days. Genius, as a little kid, he was a genius. He was on television all the time, and he grew up and he started doing Jimi Hendrix covers on violin, like going through an amplifier, loads of distortion, wah wah, and everything, like delay on it, and it was brilliant. Doing Jimi Hendrix, doing like Purple Haze and Voodoo Child on the violin. But the sound of it was awesome, like going for a big Marshall stack amp.
Is he related to Robert Kennedy and John F. Kennedy?
Nah, Nigel Kennedy's English. He's like an English, common as muck, like as common as I am. Spoke like really like common. Wasn't posh at all, but he was like a classical violin genius.
I'm
started doing Jimi Hendrix stuff, and everybody went, "Oh no, what's he doing?" But everybody loved it. But the classical people thought, "Oh no."
Yeah, I'm not into violin. It's like it's not my kind of music.
Oh, it's Jimi Hendrix. Like if you're into Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, Jimi Hendrix. I like Jimi Hendrix. But
it
seems like all Jimi Hendrix stuff.
Kids in China are like their parents like whip them. You better learn that piano. You better learn
the piano now. Learn the piano now, yes, or whip you.
Yeah, by the time the Chinese kids are 5, they're like expert violinists and shit.
Yeah. There's this Chinese kid, like 4 years old. Well, his father's got a massive full-size snooker table, and he's teaching him to play snooker. One shot right-handed, next shot left-handed, next shot right-handed, for 18 hours a day. He's had maximum breaks. He had a maximum break, 147 break, red, black, red, black, red, black, red, black, red, black, all 15 reds. Cleared the table, didn't miss a single pot.
Wonder how hard the parent had to beat him to do that.
Right-handed. And he was only 7 years old when he's done his first maximum break.
The parents had to beat him fairly hard, I bet.
Yeah, but he loves it though. It's like you see his little face. He's beaming. He's really enjoying himself.
He's probably happy. He's now. Hey, I'm doing it right. They won't beat me if I do it right. I'm happy.
But he's when he gets like older and he starts entering competitions when he's old enough, he's going to rule the world in snooker.
Yeah, exactly.
He's going to rule the world.
He's going to win everything. No, he's going to be unbeatable. It's like a robot.
I love that Mitchell Webb. That Mitchell Webb look skit where they're the snooker table, the snooker announcers, and that's a bad mess.
Oh, there's an old film called Bob Geldof from Boomtown Rats. Bob Geldof, he was in that Tommy film as well. or
He's
The
in
Wall.
Tom?
He's in Pink Floyd The Wall.
See you later, Geordie.
Pink Floyd The Wall. He played the lead character in Pink Floyd The Wall.
Oh,
Bob
he played
Geldof.
Pink?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was in a movie years ago, 1970s, called Number One, about the snooker world champion. It's kind of like an Alex Higgins
Number one.
piss take.
Always
And
number one.
but Bob Geldof was like a really unruly snooker player, and like he misses his shot at the world championships, and he says, "Oh fuck it," and he throws his cue, and it sticks in the pocket and comes out the cloth, like cuts the cloth open, and his cue sticks through the table, sticking up, boing, at the snooker world championship. It's a really funny film, but it's practically unknown. Nobody's ever seen it. It only got released on video, like in the 1970s or 80s.
I've never heard of it.
Number One is called Bob Geldof.
Mm.
It's quite
He was
funny.
brilliant in The Wall, that guy, that actor.
Yeah. Irish guy. So.
Yeah, he's from Ireland. He's from Northern Ireland.
I like it when
He's the one
in The Wall where he's like, see that guy back there? He don't look right.
Yeah,
Put him,
that guy.
Put him against
guy
the
don't-
wall.
Hey, that guy don't look right.
I have
I
him
don't
my
know.
way. I'd have him all shut.
He was the one who organised and did Live Aid
Catch you
Never
later,
like it.
Geordie Swamps. See you later, Geordie Swamps.
back in the 80s.
Jody.
Jody.
Raised all the money for the starving Africans, Bob Geldof, for the Live Aid concert. Had all the biggest bands in the world playing to raise millions of pounds for the starving Africans, Ethiopians.
There's
Basically what
charge.
he does, charity.
Did your mom ever, like, if you didn't finish a meal, did your mom ever say, there's starving people in China that would love to eat that?
My mother
Well,
said
not China, it's
Africa.
Africa.
Yeah, Africa. Yeah.
They said Africa.
Starving people in Africa.
There's been these starving
Yeah.
Africans that could do with that food, and you've gone wasted like that. What are you doing?
Yeah, you always see
I used
these.
to say, well, wrap it up and send it over then. That's what I used to say.
Yeah, put it in the doggy bag. Send it over. Didn't want it.
Why don't you send it to them then, huh?
Be a
You're the one
bit off by the time it gets there, wouldn't it?
Like, you're the adult here. Why don't you fucking do something about it?
Yeah.
Instead of getting me to do it, I'm just a 5-year-old.
Night, Jody. I think Jody's off.
Jodie's off on her travels.
Yeah, Cody's off. Yeah, you always see those starving people in African countries, you know, and they're just starving. Family has like 12 kids. They're all starving yet. No sign of the dad. It's always just the mom taking care of like 12 kids living in a fucking garbage shack. And it's like, why are you having so many fucking kids?
They can't even look after them.
Stop. Yeah.
Well, they have so many kids, but because most of the kids used to die,
Mm.
so but they had to have
They were having too many
so that-
kids.
It's
they had so many kids to make sure that they had a few kids left that didn't die to look after them in their old age.
Right.
That's why they did it. But then their health improved, better standards of living, and all the kids were surviving. And then, so there was
Surviving
too
with
many
nothing in
children.
their mouth to feed, and they don't have the resources to do it, and it just perpetuates the fucking whole
Yeah.
problem.
And you notice a starving kid has always got a big belly.
Yeah, they do, because a lot of times they have worms and shit.
Well, it's not. It's the muscles have collapsed in their belly because they lose all their muscles that atrophy.
Oh, to retain the
Yeah,
wall.
so their stomach blows out.
They just have that many to responsible. They should get that pussy sewn shut. That'll prevent anything from having many more kids.
I think if we left Africa alone, they'd do well. It's all the interference, the Western interference, is keeping them from developing.
Mm.
But as soon as we went in there, like hundreds of years ago, and told them how to live,
Seems to
change
be
change their farming ways, and taught them our farming ways, which didn't work in Africa.
You know, there's a
It's a
tribe.
tropical climate.
There's a tribe in Kenya. You know where all the runners come from, the Olympic runners.
Yeah.
There's a tribe that they're from The reason why they can run so fast and so fucking for so long is because they're impervious to pain. They don't feel pain because they were taught as kids. As kids, they were taught to not feel pain, because what they would do is they would take like a boy. What they would do is they would take their fucking junk and wrap it all up into a fucking ball, right? Like a painful ball, and like they would twist their dingus around a bunch and wrap it all up into a ball, right? And they just have to deal with that pain. And it was like it's like a rite of passage. They have to like when they become adult men,
my
they
dad
have
used,
to
my dad
endure
used to say
this
it's
like
because they had to run away from
gauntlet.
lions. My dad said it's
Well,
because they had to run away from
partly, but
lions. That's why they run so quick and so long distance.
partly if you actually look up these tribes, their cultural, practices, this is what they're doing. They don't feel the pain in their legs because it's nothing compared to their fucking balls and dick being all fucking scrunched and twisted up into a fucking ball,
Ouch.
And hunting as well. They go on hunts. Like, they run for like 14 hours straight.
Yeah.
Chasing down like an animal.
I mean, the
And they also
safaris.
they'll go up into the mountains and run around the high altitude training, and then when they come down out of the mountains, there's more oxygen, and their body can just operate at optimal, oxygen intake.
I don't think it's for training. I think it's actually for surviving, to hunting and getting food.
It was originally, but it's not like that anymore. It's more like a cultural practice they keep doing because it's just part of their their culture.
Yeah.
But originally, yeah, it was so that you could survive the fucking Serengeti and shit, lions and shit. They still in those tribes, they still gather thorn bushes and stack them around in big walls around their town because the lions don't like being pricked by the thorns.
Sting is still
looking good.
Oh my god.
For his age, he's in his 70s, isn't he?
Does he have 70s? My god.
It's all that.
That's because he has. No, it's tantric sexy. He practices
tantric.
14 hours.
Hey, Steve Will goes, stop flirting with Glenn. He's mine. He's all mine. What do you don't try and take him away.
Sting says he's practiced tantric so much that he can make sex last for 24 hours.
Yep.
That's fucking nuts. I don't even know why you would want to do that. You'd think it'd be boring after that long.
It's got to be good for you, though.
I guess. I mean, there's people that live until 115 and they look pretty good and they smoke and drink their whole life.
Yeah.
I think it depends on your genetics and stuff. I think it has a lot.
I think if you're more of a mongrel, like if you've got parents and grandparents from all different countries, I think that helps because you've got more
a mudblood.
In your genes. Like mongrels, like dogs.
You're one of them mudbloods, aren't you?
Yep. I am. I'm half Irish, half English. My mum was half Irish, half Yugoslavian.
And I'm all English over here. I'm all English.
So all of my mum's side are all.
Get a DNA.
My mum's side, they're all half and half. All my mum's side. It's like my mum was Irish, but her mum was half Irish, half Polish, or not Polish, Yugoslavian. Her grandmother was half Yugoslavian, half Serbian, or from Middle Eastern Europe.
Yeah, I guess it could be Serbian.
Yeah.
Armenian or.
Yeah, something like that.
What's going on in the chat?
Yeah, Steve Wilson has to do. Watch out for worms, Steve.
Watch out for the arse worms.
Yeah. Otherwise, you'll not be doing your shows anymore, would you? If you had them, you'd be itching your arse on stage. Oh God,
Steve
what's been
Wilkos,
going on?
they'd always like bring in some troubled kid and then bring in a Marine Corps drill instructor or something to come in and just berate them.
I like the earlier ones, man. Me, where he was like, when he had the pedophiles on stage and he was getting in their faces and fucking like swearing at them, and that was amazing. That like,
Who done that?
Steve Wilkos is like the US version of Jeremy Kyle, but he's a lot more intense. You get
Steve
some of their faces, isn't it?
Steve Wilkos was one of the backstage guys on Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
Oh right.
He used to be in the, I think he used to be in the Marines as well, and he was a police officer in Chicago.
Yeah, that's why he's always bringing in Marine Corps drill instructors when these bad kids. He brings the bad kids in that don't listen and are just like, I do what I want.
I do what I want. I do what I want.
With their rigid hat, and they get right in their face and bump their fucking forehead with their rigid ass hat. You know, which hurts. It doesn't feel good. Those hats are really hard. So when they get up in your face and they're banging it up against the bridge of your shit.
Well, that's all that the kids need is like a bit of discipline.
Discipline is what there's bloody loads of kids around here that cause a lot of shit.
They went their whole lives with that discipline, so they need a lot, like right away. Yeah. And you'd be surprised because those kids are craving discipline, and when they get a taste of real discipline, they're like, "Wow, I actually feel more human now." Right?
Well, the kids have been around my way. The kids have been setting fire to the allotments, and they've been like putting people's windows out and throwing like rocks at their car windows when they've been driving past. So, like, why would you like? Because people could die through that. Like, throw a rock at a car window. They could, like, if it's like an old person or even old person, anyone, they could like crash, have an accident, and die. Like fucking, and the parents aren't to be seen because this is late at night when this happens over here. It happens all the bloody time, man. It's a fucking joke.
Well, when I was like 14, I was sent to like army camp when I was 14, and then I went from army cadets to air cadets, and but I loved it. I did. We used to go out on training, camping, and doing the orienteering. Yeah, doing like left in the middle of nowhere in the countryside and given a compass, big backpack, the whole gear on. And having to basically find places on the map and build a camp. Yeah, it was brilliant. I loved it because you weren't just on your own. You was with like a troop.
Well, the Boy Scouts here.
Well, the Army Cadets is like
the
junior army training. It's like exactly what the army do, but for juniors. So you supervise more, and
well,
but they drill you. They drill you.
Kind of what Boy Scouts do. Yeah.
You had to polish your boots and all your buttons. Like you had to get a hot spoon to buff up your boots. Took you like 8 hours to get your boots shiny.
There's secrets to doing that up on the YouTubes. There's like all these people that come out really good methods of doing that shit in like no time at all, getting like a mirror finish on your boots, and you gotta look like, well, they didn't have the internet back then, of course, so you couldn't have done that, but nowadays it's like you can go on the internet and find ways to like shine your boots in like no time, how to make your bed, you know, and so a lot of cadets do, right, is they sleep in their bed, right? They get under covers and shit and sleep in their bed like it's a bed at home, when really what you want to do is not even sleep on covers. You want to sleep on top of the covers and have like you want to take your like shoelace or something and pull the covers underneath the bed and like lace the covers underneath the bed so like always tight, and then you just sleep on top. So when you wake up, all you have to do is kind of straighten it up.
That's
right?
it.
And you're done.
A candle, a spoon, and the old Kiwi polish. That's it.
Yeah.
It's funny what Glenn put.
Commie bastards.
And he said, yeah, the bottom Dan's arse would be winking at me if we went for that long. Which Dan? Probably me.
if you had a button, just one button on your uniform, which wasn't like a mirror finish,
Wink,
it had like
play.
a fingerprint on it. You were screamed at. You had to do fucking laps of the fucking like mile laps and run with all your kit on.
Oh fuck! I
for like
couldn't.
2
I couldn't do
hours
that. I'd be tired, mate.
just for having one smudged bloody button on your when you're dressed like for inspection.
That's a bit harsh for them, isn't it? Bloody hell.
That was only the army cadets. That was for juniors. Like we're only 14.
So the real army, what would they do?
Well, probably the same. I think it's pretty much the same.
It's a good job I never went in the cadets then.
But I loved it.
It's the same. You just get them started. You get them started early. That's all it is.
Start them young in there,
the same
and
thing.
get more experience from that.
Yeah, you start them young, get them used to it at a younger age, and then when they got to the point where you join, you already went through the hard part, basically.
It's like hell.
You know, of learning all the
It's like hell for a while, and then you start getting used to it, and then when you finish it, you get such a massive adrenaline rush and a sense of accomplishment and achievement that you just feel great about yourself afterwards.
It's all confidence.
It just makes you feel great.
Yeah.
Builds you up.
Yeah, it builds you up. But they break you down. That's what they do. They break you down and then
they break you down and build you up.
Yeah.
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 But you feel like you feel like you would never feel in a normal way. Like
confidence is a powerful drug.
It is.
I need another smokes, everyone. Go for a quick smoke.
Commie bastards.
Glenn Watkins put commie bastard.
The Air Cadets was like learning parachute jumping and stuff like that, but without parachute jumping, like jumping off bloody great big boxes onto the ground and learning how to fall and roll and like paratrooper training.
I got insulted earlier. Someone called me annoying. Is that true? Was someone saying I'm annoying in the chat?
I didn't see it.
We learned how to shoot as well in the Air Cadets doing rifle shooting.
Let's have you.
That's good. I loved it.
Yeah, rifle shooting is really fun. Yeah, marksmanship and stuff is really fun.
Well, my dad had already taught me marksmanship when I was like a little boy with air rifles.
Yeah.
He used to take me to a gun club when I was little. You go over a range with different length targets. You've got to know how to adjust the sights for the different ranges, whether it's an elevation, whether you're going up at a target or down at a target. You've got to learn how to adjust the sight to adjust for the distance, because the pellets or bullets go in trajectory up and down.
Yeah.
So you've got to work out that curve over the distance and adjust your sights to counter for it.
Yeah. You have to know,
judge it.
Your velocity of your round, the weight of your round, how high up your elevation to your target, the distance to your target, the humidity. Well, when you start getting into really long range stuff, it's like humidity and wind and everything like that. Usually when you're doing low level marksmanship, it's like 100 meters. So like that's still pretty far, but it's not like you're not like adjusting for windage and shit like that. You're mostly just adjusting for the bullet drop.
Yeah, people don't realize how much is involved in it. Like
it's really involved. If you ever watch like the Marine Corps doing their marksmanship training, they have a notebook and they're literally going bang, and then they pick up the pen and they start writing, right? What the results were, everything, and then they do it again, bang, and then they write it all down, and you're just constantly just refining your art. That's all it is.
Yeah. I miss it. I used to go fishing as well. I used to love fishing. Like
you can join marksmanship clubs over there, can't you?
Yeah, air rifle ones.
No, but they have like firearms ones, don't they?
They used to, not anymore. Not firearms, not anymore.
Because they
used to have gun clubs with firearms, but they stopped all of that.
Because I was just watching.
The only people allowed to keep a firearm now are farmers.
Yeah, but I heard that you can own them if you have the license, but you can't keep it in your house or something. You have to like keep it at the gun club or whatever. It's like in the safe at the gun club, so when you go there, you can get it out, you can fire it, and then you have to give it back to them.
It has to be between 2 locked doors and in a safe.
Yeah. And if you don't have all that, you can give it to the gun club and they can secure it for you.
Yeah. But they changed the laws a while back, and they reclaimed people's firearms. Everybody had to hand their firearms in.
Right. And I bet they were looking for 2 weeks to flatten the gun curve.
Yeah. It was it's like an amnesty, gun amnesty, where people. It's an amnesty where they weren't going to get in trouble by handing their guns in, and then they destroyed them all. They destroyed all the guns that were handed in.
What they call it here, what they call it around, like in what they did in Australia, they call it a gun buyback program. But it's like you don't have a choice, and it's like the government's like it's a gun buyback program, as if you bought the guns from the government in the first place, which you didn't.
Yeah. Yeah. What Simon said there. Look what's happened in Australia. They're disarming them.
Yep, exactly. And now they can it's like a pure dictatorship over there.
I saw a video of police putting a firearm act, using the Firearms Act on people that don't even have guns, to give them the authority to go into their house at any time without a warrant, or in their car, and do searches at any time, because they've put the firearms, using the Firearms Act to do it.
Yep.
Actually giving an order.
See, the CDC here in the United States, the CDC just started proposing, and this is recent, just started proposing that gun safety is a public health risk, right? CDC is in charge of like disease control and shit. And so they're saying, oh, it's a public health risk, right? So we can go around confiscating guns because it's a health risk, right?
And at protests all over the bloody world, the police are shooting at innocent protesters, unarmed or unarmed, with tear gas and rubber bullets for their safety.
Yeah.
For their health. Firing tear gas at people for their own health. It's twisted. It is upside down mental.
Yeah. It's kind of like when they discharge live firearms to kill a deer that's running down the street trying to get away.
That is disgraceful.
Yeah.
Pure evil.
It is, like you were saying.
And that's what the sign of the superstition of seeing a white stag is, that there's evil in the land, and it's a sign for the knights of the land to rise up and fight this evil. That's what it means, like symbolically, to see a white stag back in like medieval times.
Yeah, Simon B.A. says disarm the people, but then Glenn Watkins full of convicts. Australia is.
It was a colony, wasn't it? It was a prison colony originally.
Penal colony.
Yeah.
It's not anymore.
Britain sent all their convicts to Australia.
Yeah.
And then they built a pretty good society for themselves over there on their own, those convicts.
Yeah.
Until what's happening now.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, they didn't recognize the signs of tyranny, and they didn't do nothing. They were asleep at the wheel, so to speak.
Yep.
And it's once you give up your rights, it's not easy.
I watched this bloke called Crow House, Max Egan, Igan, Australian fella. He's an old guy. He's like He's one of the original truthers back in the late 90s, late 90s. He started called thecrowhouse.com, his website. And like he's been doing reports every week in Australia. He's really good. It's the nail on the head about what's going on.
The only news I've been watching is Sky News Australia.
Yeah, well, I watch UK column news.
I don't bother watching any news, me.
UK column news is
Sky News Australia.
They've been banned off all social media. They've been banned off YouTube, Google. They've been banned off all the platforms, Facebook, everything. So now they've got it. They've got a live news 1 o'clock, 3-4 times a week, and they're all ex-military and GCHQ and intelligence, MI5, MI6. So they know how to get the information and what's right information and what's wrong information, and they give the news like no one else does. And they've been calling all of this out for years.
Sounds like Sky News
before
Australia.
It came.
You watch that shit. Same thing.
Before it was even on the horizon, before even people thought about what was going to happen, they were telling you years ago that this is coming. They've had their finger on the pulse and they've never been wrong. UK Column News, ukcolumn.org, their website. Yeah, they're good.
Yeah,
buggering off soon.
Australia is a pretty good source.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I watch Sky News Australia on the. They put their things up on Odyssey as well.
Yeah, because it's always getting deleted on YouTube.
Yep.
Right, I'm gonna call it because I'm absolutely knackered. Right, I'll speak to you later. See you later, Dan. See you later, Frank.
Yeah, see you, Dan.
See you. Take care. See you.
See ya. Sky News Australia is a pretty good source. Yeah, UK column, good one also. They're the only UK column. I've been following them since they had a newspaper. Before they had like a live news show, they just used to have a newspaper, and they were calling out this group called Common Purpose back in the late 90s and early 2000s, which is the reframing and training of people that work in government, the police, the councils, reframing them. Common Purpose. They're a political charity, which is supposed to be against the law. So they're the ones who reframed and retrained the police by giving them this neuro-linguistic program training to alter their minds on what's right and wrong. Proper communism by the back door. He was onto that Common Purpose group for 20 years. Brian Gerrish. Matt Williams knows a lot about him as well. He was into it years ago as well. He's friends with Brian Gerrish and those fellas from UK Column.
Yeah, I think that's what he said actually when he was on your stream last night.
Yeah.
Well, earlier today, I mean.
Yeah. I'm probably going to end this in a minute because I'll probably have to get some sleep.
Yeah, you're doing this. When you do this,
yeah,
you're tired. I can tell. Body language.
Massive. Yeah. And the old, even though I've only got a little lamp on, the lights do my head in. And I'm in the dark here virtually.
You need some red. You need some red lights.
Yeah. Anyway, Sleazy's still on. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's still on. You did a 4-hour stream the other day.
I'll probably go over there.
So, killed him, but.
Yeah, I'll probably go over there too. I'm burning up. I need to have the air conditioner on for a while.
Yeah, it's got warm again here, so no heating on today. I don't know if it's warm here just because I'm like hungover and a bit burning up a bit. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna.
Yes, Simon says air conditioning. What? Yeah, air conditioning.
Yep, that's right.
It's like 28°C right now in my trailer.
Another mod bites the dust. Who's that?
Oh, it was Dan when Dan left.
Too much sugar, yeah. Right, I'm gonna call it a night.
All right, man. It was good to talk to you. Thanks for having me on your stream. Turn this off. There we go.
This has got to be my shortest one. It's been only 3 hours 16.
It's like a normal-ish time.
Yeah, I got to get used to like sticking it to like no longer than 5 hours. I think the maximum.
Yeah. Well, you
Those-
got yeah.
those
You don't
12-hour
really
ones.
go. Don't go farther than 5 a.m. usually, right?
And yeah, because yeah, it's just too much.
Yeah, start earlier.
I didn't realise what time it was when I looked at the clock last night, and it was like, well,
it was already 12. Yeah.
1:30 in the afternoon, 2:00 in the afternoon. I was like, what? I thought it was like 10 a.m.
Yeah.
The time just went flew.
Yeah, it did. It did. Well, I was really happy that Secret Vault came on. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was good.
Very cool. Very cool. It's crazy that
Yeah, I knew
we used to watch him so much.
I knew he subscribed to me because he told me he subscribed to me when I was on Vacant Havens. He said, "Oh, I'll sub to you," and then he started writing emails to me as well, like how to improve my channel,
Right.
how to get more subs and things.
Yeah, Liam, about to end it.
Yep. Night.
Yep.
Yep. Don't forget, click the thumbs up on your way out.
Yeah, or else we'll find you. All right, I'll see you in Sleazy's. I'm gonna hang out in there.
Yep. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna get another cup of tea and
all right.
I'll be over in Sleazy's.
All right, I'll see everybody. If you guys want to hang out in Sleazy's, that's where I'm gonna be. Sleazy P. Martini.
Yeah, I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna be getting into bed and watching it from bed.
Yeah, probably won't be commenting or anything. So I probably will. I don't know. Maybe.
All
right,
everybody. See you later.
Thanks,
Cheers, Dan. See you
All right,
again soon.
yeah. Yep.
See ya. Bye.